Hello and welcome to CrestVahllen. Hopefully our new camera is picking up my face. Yes, it is. Hey, this will be the Argent Flame, session 22, but you don't need to worry about that, especially if you're watching this episodically. We're just gonna be jumping right into it. But before we do, we have a little announcement to make. This episode is sponsored by our dear friend Cameron, who plays in our other campaign, The Baker's Dozen. He fronted the bill for this really nice camera, and so now we're able to stream video. So we're gonna give him a round of applause. Yeah. Thank you very much, Cameron.
Thank you, Cam.
You are much loved. Mwah, thank you very much. We're doing our best to make this work. So this will be our first foray with our live in person at the table with video. Wow. Crazy. We don't have a studio. We don't have any idea what the fuck we're doing with lighting, so please bear with us. Without further ado, let's introduce everybody around the table. We have Adam.
I'm Adam. I play Zemdak Flint Sweeper. Today, I'm tiny and tasty, so please don't eat me.
I'm Theo. I play Sofka, the half-elf druid, and today our rats are out. We're ready to get down to business.
I'm Lynn. I play Willow, the tiefling monk, and I'm still just confused.
I'm Lance. I play REV-1K Revik Command Prototype Warforged, and this session I'm sensing high threat.
I'm Kevin. I am playing Cole Vodison, the human bard, and Worm. Ah!
I'm Kenton. I play Argus Firebeard, and this is a worm, not a worm, a worm. Worm.
I'm Noelle. I'll be playing Thrishani Unkmut, the Kenran wizard. And, who's afraid of a big-eyed, multi-toothed, tunneling, purple PC eater?
I love you, sir.
I am Cody, and I play Log Jammin'. And I don't know much about no purple worms, but this thing sure looks like it can take a beating.
Oh, God. Your child.
You need to help it. You need to help it find its way back into ground.
Exactly.
Okay. So, before we jump into this purple worm combat, we're going to recap what happened last time. Everybody ready for that? Hopefully I don't fuck this up. This will be the first time me doing it live while on video camera, so my shame will be forever kept on the internet for all time. So let's see if I can do this properly. Give me 1 second to pull up my relevant information. Okay. Let me just inflate my huevos. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, here we go. As introductions are made to the Warforged Revik and the Tiefling Willow, Gizmo, aka Boots, become designated as a junior maker, and the presence of the ironwood in the construction of both the Warforged and the diagnostic tool is noted. Willow reveals that she has been tasked with finding out more about the primordials, while Boots discovers a schematic for a non-functional knockoff arcane cannon programmed into a sheet of ironwood parchment. Revik's memory files appear to be corrupted or missing, causing him to have no information on the past or context of the present time period. As the band of 8 decide to continue traveling together, Argus and Willow share some information on the primordials, while Trisheni attempts to view Willow's book, of which the text only the tiefling can view. The Kenra is labeled as an interloper from the disembodied voice and forced away from the tome, but not before deciphering a few words, including nature, shaman, ritual, and element. Revik notices the half-elf wearing a captain's banner, and a tense moment ensues. Tension eventually dies down as the gang bed down into the dome on the side of the triway for the night. Continuing up the triway, after awakening on the 7th of Hylock, the party come across what appears to be firelight flickering from down a side tunnel, the smell of fresh cooked wild boar in the air. Trisheni sends Shakar to investigate, finding an aged and hunched-over figure manicuring his mycelial lawn outside a ramshackle metal hut. The figure notices the company and invites the passers-by within his abode. As the Argent Flame follows Zemdak across the darkened threshold of the hut, they find themselves within the abode of brains and jars surrounding them on wall shelves. The figure, now revealed to be an illithid, divulges that they were once Grandpa Cruel, brother to Granny Lonely, but their brain was devoured by an unsuspecting mind flayer who could not contain Cruel's soul. The band fruitlessly offers gifts, but the entity truly desires is a new body, as well as anguish, pain, and suffering, in exchange for information and power. Cole designs to accommodate such a request with songs and tales of sorrow, but the process is perceived as fatal to onlookers. In a split second, Grandpa is set upon by a blow after blow from Revik and Willow, leaving the slimy aberration stunned and incapacitated. Suddenly, the hut itself comes alive and violently seeks retribution as harrowing combat ensues. After, Willow crushes Grandpa Cruel's skull and devours his brain, the hut giving the gang a good thrashing before the plane shifting away. The band grab the roasted boar, which is the most important thing, and take a short rest before sending off messages to Haladim, Trisheni's father, and Rufino Morando, Cole's mentor from Tule. The party learn that Haladim is now some sort of prisoner and the boss, and that Emrys Arenbach is the adopted son of the Arenbachs. Before bedding down for a long rest, the other members notice that Willow's form has become subtly exaggerated, her horns longer and more curled. While the other members of the party rest relatively peacefully, Willow has a conversational vision within which more requests are made and more information changes hands. Awakening on the 8th of Hylock and continuing up the Triway, the gang are waylaid by construction as the Triway's tectonic plates have shifted from the frequent tremors, preventing forward progress. The band help mine the area before teleporting Revik and Conk to the other side via a slim crack, followed by the familiars. Argus sends a message to Joshi, Willow's half-orc friend, hearing only screams of agony in response. Log learns the silence spell from the party's cleric, while the Cole sings his unfinished lament. During the evening's rest, intense tremors and earth-shaking roars fill the Triway, as the strata shifts again before subsiding. Afterward, the gang use spellcraft and crawling to get to the other side of the fault before continuing. Over the course of the next few days, Argus checks in with Paige back in Sasso with sending, learning that one of the heads of the House of Ehrenbach goes by the name Lady Masha. While Trisheni copies down some spells, and the party encounters construction again. Making their way through the delay, travel resumes, but another tremor, with much more intense this time, interrupts them. A massive purple worm stops them in their tracks, attracted by the presence of the party, and bears down on them with its toothy, rapidly sharp maw. Welcome back to CrestVahllen. I almost got it. That was pretty close. Awesome, guys. Okay, so we're going to start right in with some combat. How do you feel about that?
Very afraid of it.
All right, so I'm going to need initiative rolls from everybody. Roll for initiative.
Nat 20.
Woo! Okay, so I'm going to go around the table, and I'm going to ask you guys to give me your totals, plus your initiative bonus, obviously. Well, I'm going to do it in the order I have it here, actually. Trisheni, what was your initiative?
14.
14. Okay, Log, what's your initiative?
4.
No.
Sofka, what's your initiative?
13.
13. Argus, what's your initiative?
8.
8. Zemdak, what is your initiative?
21.
1. Cole,
14.
14. But
I have-
you beat him with the dexterity, right?
I think so. I have 18 decks.
Yeah, yeah, you got me.
Okay, cool. Willow, your
24.
24. Woo! And Revik,
10.
10. A nice strong round number. Okay, so up first, as we reveal the map here now, guys. I'm sorry you guys won't be able to see this just quite yet. We're still working on another camera to see the map with. Just bear with us. I'll do my best to describe as much as possible. Right now, we pretty much have the Triway that goes straight down here. It splits off in the middle at about 2 spaces from 2 directions from the massive tunnel that was burrowed by this purple worm as it jumped across the Triway and then came up from the bottom as it circled back. There are a few other small side tunnels on like the northern side and the southern side that split off a little bit, but they don't go very far. Please place all your minis here, guys. Let's do this.
Where at? Which side?
I'm pretty sure you were going 2 by 2, correct? On the right side because of how traffic works.
Yep.
So you guys decide who's in front, who's in back. I think you guys decided a marching order last time, but I just had forgotten about it. So
remember if we did.
yeah.
Does anybody care if I'm in front?
Nope.
Go for it.
Please.
The light. I thought you needed to be in front. I don't know where Cole's going.
Yeah, Cole and I need to be somewhat near
I feel like
light.
whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you would be near me.
You
You
pick
the one
a-
still carrying the lamp.
We can
Okay.
kick everybody forward.
Probably go
Yeah, let's
forward
kick
then.
everybody forward a little bit.
Are you sure? I don't really want to get closer.
I mean, well,
to that
because this thing
but-
came up like really close to you guys,
Right.
so I'm assuming you're actually probably like here.
Okay.
It didn't like it was. What it did is it tried to put a beat on you, like a lead on you, and once the tremor started, you guys halted a little bit. So if you kept walking, it would have intercepted you like a graboid in Tremors.
Almost.
Please don't sue me. I love that movie.
I need a little spider.
Yeah. Do I have anything?
You can't be sued just for mentioning it, can you?
I don't even know anymore. I just try to CYA at this
There used
point.
to be one. It was like right over here.
Yeah. TJ, do you still have a little spider? Tiny little spider
Yeah, I
from-
could get you a little spider.
Who doesn't have to be right now? But
I could get you a little spider.
whatever this is.
little cat.
I need to get my paint.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that little cat wasn't that Shakar initially or something like
It-
that?
it
'Cause
was
we
until
didn't
I got-
have.
Until we got the platypus.
Yeah.
He'll become a platypus again someday.
Oh yeah, no, I.
I want to see
Shakar
that
was
platypus.
awesome.
I know. I want Shikar to just comment and be
That's an
like,
enlarged.
Yes, that's
you go.
when we cast the enlarge spell on Shakar. That's the mini we use.
Great.
That would have to be like
That's more than
6
the
different casts of enlarge.
I don't think
We
you
got
can
enough.
stack
we
and
got
large.
enough.
No, you
no,
can't.
you can't.
You can
I
a creature can only be affected by the same spell once.
Right.
be a
At a
grand
time.
illusion at least.
We're just
you know.
having.
Regardless of its origin.
We're
Okay,
just having
cool.
We're just trying to figure out how we can use the
I was
Shakar.
originally
Shakar
intending
mini.
you guys to be on this side, but this is fine. It doesn't matter. I don't really care.
Which side's the south side?
We can't flip around.
This is the south side, so you guys were going north. So essentially, yeah, that's why he was facing this way because he was walking you. So yeah, you gotta flip you guys over.
I mean, it makes more sense too, because then they can
Yeah,
all
right.
see.
I was trying to make it easier for you guys.
It
yeah.
actually lines up with true north that way too.
Yes, it does, honey.
I'm an outlander.
Almost as if I planned it that way. I didn't.
Wild.
But almost as if.
That was, you were behind
I was behind.
log.
Yeah.
The spider can be anywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
The way I love the camera because right now we can see right up Noah's nostril.
That's money well spent.
Yes, it is. Yes, thank you, camera. Thank you, camera. It's now called camera, by the way. After cam.
Cam's camera.
Hand.
Cam's camera.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing, just do your best not to bump the table because the thing is wompy. So do your best not to ham on and bump at the table. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Great. So up first, Willow, you're ready to go. Oh, you're painted. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Yay.
I want to
Gorgeous.
hit it.
You're gonna run up to it and punch it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's do this. So your movement speed is what?
45.
45. So there'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and you can hit it from after moving 30 feet. If you
All right.
Is this rough terrain here, I assume?
all these are rough terrain, yes, because a bunch of the wall caved in as it was bursting through the sides. Yes.
Crawl up and ride that thing like Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
I was
The Queenside Cataract.
Yes.
Do you have your hooks?
Yes. We have crowbars.
Don't add us.
I will face
love
my
Dune.
fear. I will let it pass through me.
Don't add us. We love Dune.
We have crowbars. I bet those would work like hooks.
That's exactly what Noel was talking about
Yes.
yesterday. Okay.
We'll ride it down the
So,
triway.
Go ahead and roll your attacks.
All right.
Okay.
We'll ride it down the
So,
triway.
Go ahead and roll your attacks.
All right. So I want to do flurry of blows.
Right.
Also.
So let's first do your first 2 attacks, and then we'll talk about what you're doing with your bonus.
I think that would be
Okay.
the perfect job for the druid.
Ride the worm?
Yeah.
Ride the worm, man.
Hi, Mr. Worm. Can we please ride on your back?
Yeah, they're over there.
It's it'd be your unarmed strike in the middle of your sheet. It's like almost
I'm
dead
looking
center
for-
of your sheet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do play with flanking rules, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that was
Oh no.
rolled a 1.
A natural 1. Okay, so you run up to it with bursting speed past all of you guys as she just, you know those when people are racing in those Formula One machines, or if they're doing relay races, and they do it streamlined so the air resistance doesn't hit the back person, and then the other person comes around the other side and gets catapulted forward because of like air resistance. That's kind of like what happens. You're in the back and you just go and you just jet forward. unfortunately, right in this spot, there's a little rock that doesn't take your weight, and you trip and fall prone.
Oh, yay.
But you could still use the rest of your movement to stand up, so you should be fine. So but you do
Definitely.
waste that attack,
But
and
at
you
least
stand
I'm
up.
not prone.
You look super cool, and then you trip.
And then, yeah, you know.
Okay, so you got a second attack.
Okay. 6 plus 7, so will a 13 hit?
13, you, and it just makes this pat type sound, and it doesn't seem to. And its exterior is so rock hard and stony solid, doesn't appear to have done any damage to it. Like that's how I'm flavoring. It wasn't enough to beat its AC.
Yeah.
You have bonus action.
Okay, I'll try to hit it again.
Are you gonna do one? Or are you gonna do flurry of blows?
Flurry of blows.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and roll 2 more attacks and mark off a key point.
Nat 20.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
Great.
Such a
Don't
rich
forget,
luck.
you also have, if you want to do, you have stunning strike.
Yeah, definitely stunning strike.
Okay, so mark off 2 key points then, because every time you use
Yep.
stunning strike. I have to roll a con save then. That is a 28 for a con save.
Yeah, okay.
That's it. It's got an obscene con modifier.
Okay, so the first one, it hits.
Yeah, so roll your attack for the next one, then you can just roll the damage together.
Okay. 16 plus 7, so...
That hits.
Okay.
That hits as well. So your flurry of blows both do damage. So you're going to roll double the dice on your first unarmed strike, and then just regular on the other one. So I believe it's D8s for you, right?
D6.
D6s. So you're going to roll 3D6 plus twice of whatever your dexterity modifier is, because each of the hits have your dexterity modifier on it.
So 5, 8, 10, 18.
18. You do 18 damage to this thing as you see the ripples of the stone. I don't know if you've ever seen like the mud that's so buoyant it stays on top of the water. That's what it's like. It's like hitting stone, like pumice stone that floats on water, and it ripples across its skin. Cool. 18 points of damage to this thing as it and it now turns at you, looking directly at you. And you notice it does not have eyes. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. 18 points of damage. Up next is Zemdek.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Revik, we have to protect our friends. I'm gonna pull out one of my auto injectors and stab myself with a little artificial
Stim pack?
heroism.
Stim packs.
I'm gonna upcast it to 2nd level, and I'm gonna give you heroism as well, Revik.
Cool. So you like inject it into his ironwood musculature. Cool.
So you have 5 temporary hit points, and you are immune to any fear effects. I don't know if this thing has any, but I felt it was prudent to do so.
Crying is a free action.
Can't be too careful.
Right. So I believe how heroism works is at the start of each of your turns, you gain 5 temporary hit
Right.
points as long as he remains concentrating on the spell.
So even if it hits you and you lose them, your next turn they come right back.
But they don't stack. So if
They
you have,
don't.
if you had like 2,
5
it
is
just
the
refreshes
max,
back to 5.
Yes. And then I'm going to run over to the side of the wall. And I'm going to send bonus action, send Conk forward. But he's not going to attack.
Got
He's
it.
just going to dodge.
He's going to take the dodge action?
That's his default.
Oh, okay.
If I don't order him to do something, he dodges.
Got it.
So, yes.
Can you, because it's a bonus action, can you order him to do something like move and him still be able to take the dodge action?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has his own movement and action.
Got it. Cool. He has his own action economy. He just
Correct.
doesn't have his own bonus action.
Correct. And I can only order him to do one thing.
But he
at
does have a
time.
reaction.
He does have a reaction.
Got it. Okay, cool. I'm going to ask you this all the time because
Movement,
keeping track
action,
of all of that stuff is...
Movement, action, reaction. He has
You
no
got it.
bonus actions.
Got it.
So,
Cool.
but he can move and act on my bonus action.
All right, and you slip over to the side
Yep.
of...
I run over towards the other wall.
Yeah, if that's south. So you slip over to the west side of the... Got it. Cool.
Just-
All right, is that it then for you,
That
Zemdek?
is it.
Okay, it is now the purple worm's turn.
Oh.
It rolled a 19 on its initiative, and then -2 because its dex is not very good. The purple worm, you were the last one that hit it, and it sees you very clearly without eyes. So it is going to make a bite attack on you.
Morning flare.
Okay, disadvantage. Okay. That's cocked. Okay. Holy crap. Even with disadvantage, that is a 25 to hit. Holy crap. Okay, so it bites down on you. If you are large or small, you need to roll a dexterity saving throw for me as it bites down on you.
Okay. God, I gotta blow this up. 7. So 25.
25. Okay, you are not swallowed by
That's
the
good.
worm. But you do take 12. I'm sorry. You do take 21 points of piercing damage as its jaws, all these teeth, just crush down on your form.
Ouch. 20?
Yeah, 21. Jeez. It has a +9 to damage.
This is great.
Okay, it's then going to take its second attack and sting you with its stinger. This is the real damage.
We'll do his little burst of
To do
arcane
disadvantage?
energy and
Cool.
give it disadvantage.
Yes. Very helpful on this. You're going to need this. Stinger does a shit ton of damage. Okay, that is only a 18 to hit.
Cole screams out, just screams bloody murder at him to reduce.
Vicious mockery?
Yeah,
Or
the
cutting
other one.
words?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll it. And you use your inspiration. Use one of your inspirations.
Yep. 7.
So -7 to 11. 11 doesn't hit you?
Nope.
The stinger, as it gets distracted by the sound, and the stinger kind of veers left right at the last moment and goes into the ground, and you just see this black and greenish ichor just seep from the stonework there, as poison just injects into the ground rather than your form. Nicely done, guys. That shit does a shit ton of damage.
I'm glad you told us before she said anything. I was waiting to hear.
I don't mind giving you a little bit every once in a while. Okay, cool. That is. I don't think it's going to. Well, actually, let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Does heroism have a vocal component? Heroism? It's heroism. We're in this constant battle about how we pronounce this word.
It does.
It
Vocal
does?
somatic.
Okay. Okay. It is going to.
I also moved, so.
Right. It is going to use its movement and burrow into the ground and disappear. You get an attack of opportunity if you'd like to use your reaction. So does Conk if he'd like to use his reaction.
I don't know if he can react on his own. You want to make a call
Well,
on
you
that?
used your reaction already for the disadvantage.
He did, yeah.
So he doesn't have a reaction.
Correct.
You, if you'd like to, can use your reaction to make an attack of opportunity against the purple worm as it retreats into the stone.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have. He doesn't get opportunity attacks. His only reaction is his deflect.
Nat 20 again?
Ooh, okay. Just another reminder: anytime you hit with an unarmed strike or any type of strike, you can pump a stunning strike into it.
I can what?
Pump a stunning strike into it
Yes,
if you'd like.
so that's another...
If you want to, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, I think I do. He's going to eat me.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Stop him from running
So
away.
I'll roll my con save over here.
So it's a 27 to hit.
27. Yeah, that hits. It's a natural 20. It hits no matter what.
All right.
That is a 23 con save.
So he's not stunned. But do your damage.
But yeah, so roll double damage. Just the dice. You just
2d6.
double the dice. Yeah.
So what? 7 and 8, so 15?
15 plus your dexterity modifier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. Cool. 15, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That is 15 plus 18 is 33. Okay, cool. And it disappears from sight as it tunnels and the tunnel collapses behind it. It is now Trisheni's turn.
Quick question. Should Log and I have rolled initiative for familiars because that's part of the spell, or do we want to keep it
Your
just with
familiar
us?
always goes on your initiative.
Okay, we'll just keep it like that for...
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I roll it. It doesn't make any sense for it not to. Granted, it cannot make attacks, and it has its own movement speed, but the only action it can take is to distract or dash.
Okay. I look at it, and I'm realizing Oh shit! I really am underground. Oh my god!
What'd you get?
I got 17.
17. You're okay.
Okay. Cool.
Trisheni, you doing all right?
I'll be okay today. Okay.
Just like
We
any
can do
other,
this.
just like any other battle.
Yeah.
It's underground, but I'm
Oh, yeah.
assuming like the ground.
Well, that's the thing, because vibration can move through liquid, solid,
Sure.
air,
We
and
can
it's
still hear it.
You can absolutely, you feel it actually in your bones, not in the air. You feel it in your bones, the roar, because it goes up through your legs and into your bones, and then hits your eardrums.
Okay.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna start
Cole fell
dancing.
over.
Oh no. Let me fix Cole here.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
just tipped over.
big ass giant worm.
Yeah.
Very possible. Cole just.
We're
did
all
that
bunched
naturally.
up.
Yeah.
Catch me, I'm fading.
Gold just passes out.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of like,
Trust falls, and you just like, oops.
I start blade dancing and dancing around, and I go over here, and I cast rope trick, which we call Sky Lounge, right here in this protected little corner. Guys, safe zone if we need it. It's only like a 5-foot climb. I made it, not the whole 50 feet.
Okay.
So, and then I'll send Shakar to help, because I just saw you get almost bit. He's gonna help you.
Shakar can't take the help action.
He's distracting whenever
Okay,
the
so-
worm comes up.
Got it, I understand. So you're telling Shakar to hold his action to do the distract if the creature appears within 5 feet of him, because he can't take the action if it doesn't appear within 5 feet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like he can't move and then distract
Yeah.
with the held action.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Trisheni, that's your turn. Cole, you're up. Sofka, you're on deck.
so, Cole is absolutely terrified right now. He just saw a huger version of the thing that ate him before pop out of the ground. If he hears what Trisheni says, he's going to be booking it over and up that rope as fast as possible.
Okay.
And I was pretty close to you.
Is
too.
rope trick concentration?
15,
No.
20. So he can get to the rope in 20 feet.
And then you have 5
Okay,
feet to
because
climb
this is
up.
combat based, go ahead and roll an athletics check to see. And you have 10 feet, so you could get up into it. Just roll an athletics check to see how you are doing in your panic state.
Oh yeah, that's what Cole's just great at. 9.
9. Okay, you grab the rope, and that's about it. You grab the rope, and you're like, oh.
As a reminder, we cannot cast spells if we're up in the Sky Lounge. That's all. Out through down into the.
Right.
Just
If Cole could understand those words right now, he would totally get them.
Yeah. You got
Cole, where are you going?
it. Sofka, you're up. Revik, you're on deck.
Well, I am going to turn into a saber-toothed tiger.
You didn't want to do anything else? You didn't want to inspire or anything? You're good?
No, yeah, Cole is basically frightened, terrified, whatever. Right
You got
now,
it.
Yeah.
Sofka's gonna kind of move out of the way and
Do you have the
And
mountain
tiger.
lion? Or the
mountain lion.
Yeah, it should be... Oh, it should be around somewhere...
mountain lion.
I mean, I can turn.
There was a
it-
lion.
There was a
Yeah, there
lion
was a
chilling
lion.
around here somewhere. It should be on the table somewhere. I didn't move it too much.
That one, is it?
No.
Crap. Oh, wait, I might have put it...
Did you put it away while you were adjusting things?
Can also turn into.
The mammoth is gone too.
Yeah. It's up here. Hold down, guys. Hold down. Let me grab your stuff. Yeah, boy, your brain. Yeah, he's up here.
Okay. And then let's see.
There you go.
Hey.
So I'm gonna lion it up or saber-toothed tiger, and I guess that's it. I don't know. I mean, I'll move closer to where it was.
Could you hold your action until?
Yeah, I'll move closer and then hold my action.
Moving up to the hole.
Bonus action transform, movement. Yep.
Do you want to move between us or
There.
around?
Okay. You got it.
Yeah.
It's a large creature, correct?
Yes. And then I will hold my action
Attack.
until
It comes back.
You got it. Wonderful.
How big was that thing? Was it 3x3 or 4x4?
It is a gargantuan creature.
Neat.
So it is 4x4.
Safe zone.
Please don't eat me. I don't have any teleportation abilities. I will be swallowed, without a doubt.
Yeah, it sucks. Trust me.
Revik, you're up.
Worm is gone. How does it work? Can I move and then hold the rest of my action until later?
Yes, you can only hold an action for a certain trigger, and if that trigger doesn't happen, your action is wasted.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
But you can't hold movement, you can't hold bonus action, and reaction just persists. So it does no. You can't hold the reaction.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what I have in mind, and
Sure.
you can let me know whether or not this is possible.
Sure.
So I know that this thing, it's blind, which means that it's like you can bleep me out later, but tremor style.
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
Yeah,
It has tremor sense. Actually,
Yeah,
that's okay.
I was about to say,
tremor.
non-meta, it
It's-
has tremor sense.
Yeah, you know what? Go
So-
ahead and do me a favor. Just roll an intelligence check at advantage because you're smart enough to realize stuff like that. You are meant to be a combat platform, so you're supposed to be able to figure out enemies' weaknesses quickly in battle.
So that'll be
Beat a 10.
18.
18, yeah. You understand, okay, so this thing obviously senses vibration.
Yep. So what I have in mind is that I want to try and lure it away from the rest of the group.
You got it.
I'm heavy and made of metal,
Mm-hmm.
and so my idea was to kind of clunk, clunk, stomp my feet, moving away from them. And then I'm hoping that when it springs up at that point, I could use the rest of my action to attack it.
Okay, cool. Where would you like to go?
Away,
Further in?
Over there, yeah.
North? Okay.
But I'm making as much noise as possible.
Got it. Stomp, 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 stomp. Yeah, just, you can either roll a strength or performance check.
Strength sounds better.
Okay, cool. Just straight strength check.
Angry stomps.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, amazing. It's for a total of
28.
20, not strength saving throw, just strength check.
Oh,
So just
25.
add, yeah, there you go. Because you have 20 for strength, correct?
Correct.
Yes, great. So great. So 25. Clang, 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 clang. You see Revik just monster his way down the, and then you moved his full 30 feet, correct?
Yep.
Great.
Was
Anything else?
Right in front of Cole, so...
You said you were holding your action for
I'm hoping that when it comes out
to strike.
after me, that I can attack.
So if it appears within 5 feet of you, to strike. You got it. And you get 2 attacks, right? Because you're level 6. That's correct. Okay, cool. Great then. Is that all then, Revik? No bonus action?
No.
Okay. Cole and Argus, you hear coming from down, because it came through this way, coming from down the tunnel. Screeches coming from down the tunnel as winged creatures
Seriously?
come flying down the tunnel.
Oh, that was not what I was trying to attract.
These are flying, but at the moment they're crawling. They can go airborne at any moment.
What are they?
They're little, like,
Amphitheaters.
lizard things. Winged lizards.
They're like little drakes, but they don't have back legs. They only have snake bodies and wings. They have no legs or arms. So.
And they are moving aggressively, I assume.
Yeah, almost like they were picking off the scraps of the trail that this thing was leaving, like they're scavengers.
Okay.
As they
Did
begin
any of
to
those move into my reach?
not yet.
Okay.
I'm calculating their move speed right now. Also, this is about 30 feet, 35 feet tall. It has a bit of an arc in it because the tunnel itself, the triway, has a curved top. It's better for an arch. It's better for structural integrity to be that way rather than it to be rectangular. Right. Let me just pull it up. These are called amphiteres. They're from Greek mythology and a couple of other mythologies, actually.
Mini Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, that's where my brain went.
Oh yeah.
But they look draconic in nature. This one, it will be flying.
What is that giant cobalt?
Where are my little lifties?
I mean, do you ever need a giant cobalt?
I don't know if you're little.
I do have little
What
ones.
is a
I just
dragonborn?
don't know where they are. That's okay.
Fire.
You get the idea.
Frost, actually.
One will go about 5 feet up to you, Revik. So yeah, I mean, you're specific. So obviously, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here, just because you're new at holding actions. But
No, I know I don't get my normal attacks on these guys because I was waiting for the one.
Okay.
But I have a Battle Master ability where anytime anything moves
You can use a
within
reaction.
my reach, I can use my reaction.
Okay,
to use
cool.
a battle die to attack it.
A held item or held action takes your reaction, doesn't it?
Yes, a held action takes your reaction. So here's the deal:
Oh,
you can make a choice. No. It doesn't. Up to now, your reaction hasn't been expended. So you can either wait for the purple room to come to you, and use a reaction for that if it comes to you, or use your reaction now to make an attack on this guy that's flying about 15 feet up in the air.
Yeah, if you're okay with that, then I'll attack the guy that just came into my reach.
You got it. He is flying 15 feet above.
I'll deal with the problem today rather than worrying about the problem tomorrow.
Okay.
Good call.
Yes, nice. 6 of these things flood the area. These 2 are flying. I don't know where my little stands are.
TJ.
No, those too big.
Even the
Little-
little,
little-
one on top there?
These aren't little guys, but it's okay. I can break these up. These will work. Hey, look at that. And we have sticky.
So it'll be 22 total to hit.
That'll hit. Yes.
Okay. And I get to add my superiority die that I spent to my damage.
Right. And they are D8s now, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So this guy is right here. He's 15 feet up in the air, but you are like, he's within your reach, so you can reach him.
So that'll be 14 damage.
14 points of damage to him. You got it. Kind of like bats, these things just flutter out of this side tunnel. Great. That one, I didn't mark these for numbers. Foolish me. Foolish me. We're going to do it now. With this gold permanent marker, this guy will be 1. That doesn't show up very well, does it?
You have a silver back there?
I don't have a silver. Well, I don't know what to do. That's okay. I'm just going to have to remember. Go Mind Palace. Here we go. This guy is, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a clockwise fashion. Okay? So the one that you're hitting is number 3, and you do how much damage to it?
14.
14 points of damage to it. Wonderful. As it kind of recoils back and goes with his forked tongue, and his mouth just opens up, very draconic. That's a Battle Master ability, right? Not an attack of opportunity?
Correct.
Awesome. Because it has flyby, so it avoids attacks of opportunity. Here's the deal. These have an ability also that 2 of them can occupy the same space because they're swarming creatures. So you have 2 here that are in the same space here. One right on top of the other. As I get my shit together. Good enough, it'll have to be good enough. It will have to be good enough. Great. It is their turn because you did that. That happens on top of the stack as soon as they enter your turn. It is their turn. All of them go at the same time. We have this one then crawls up to you. Okay, so we got 2 attacks coming to you, Willow, 3 attacks coming to you, Rivik, and 1 attack coming to Conk. You got it? Okay, this is 1 of the 3 attacks coming to Rivik. That is a 17 to hit.
My armor class is 19.
19, so that misses. Second attack, it's going to make a stinger attack. Each of these has multi-attack. That is a 17 to hit, both of those, so that's the first one that misses you. That is a 25 to hit you. So that one hits. You take minimum damage, only 5 points of piercing damage from the bite.
Okay.
And the next one is a miss. A third Amphitheater is going to attack you. That is a 19, so I guess that hits you exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That is 7 points of piercing damage. I'm going to try to hit you with the stinger. That is a 18 that misses. That's all three of them.
Okay, so basically because of heavy armor master and my temporary hit points,
Each of the hit
points are all gone.
You took 2 and 5.
And
right?
Does the heavy armor master happen first before temporary hit points? I think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would blunt it. So the first 5
for
was
each
only,
attack.
The first 5 was only
Correct.
2.
So in the end, I took 1 point of damage from all of that.
For real?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Because
you
I
took
knocked
the
3
first-
off for heavy armor.
Oh, to your actual
Temporary,
hit point
and then-
value.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Holy crap! Wow. Nice. Holy crap. That's amazing.
Yeah, that heroism is sweet.
Yeah. Heroism is
And
awesome.
on your next turn, those
Yeah, it
5
comes
points
back.
come back.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Combined with heavy armor master.
Yeah. That's pretty dope. That makes you a meat shield.
Sure does.
Okay. Cool. The next attack is coming at Conk.
Oh, he is there a couple
That is a
times,
16
too.
to hit Conk.
Does hit.
Okay. That's only 5 points of piercing damage to Conk.
Okay.
Does he have... What is it? Ooh, that's a natural 20 for the stinger. What's the whole poison deal with him? Does he have resistance? or-
Immune.
He's immune to poison damage, period?
Yep.
Nothing happened. Oh, wait, no, he takes piercing damage still.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to take double because it was a natural 20.
Yep.
That is 11 points of piercing damage to Conk.
First one was 5, right?
That's correct. And no poison damage because he's immune to poison.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, 2 attacks coming to you, Willow. That's a miss for the bite for the first one. Whoop. And that's a miss for the stinger for this first one. Second one, the bite. That is a 16 to hit you.
Nope, 17 armor
Miss.
class.
Okay, stinger coming at you. A 16 again. Ooh, they're rolling shit. Okay. Nothing happens with them. That's the end of their turn. Up next now is Argus.
Okay. How crazy do I feel like being today?
Fireball.
Not on these little guys.
Save it.
I am going to
Save it for the worm.
go up here, Radiance to the Dawn, and then I'm going to Spiritual Weapon and smack one of them. So we're
Oh,
gonna
thanks, cool. Thanks, Kevin.
wait for that
That's
one.
good.
So
Ooh,
they
this should-
need con saves.
All of the Amphitheaters needed con saves?
Yep.
Okay, I need to. What's the radius? Just so I know, because does it pierce
30
full cover?
feet. Does not pierce full cover. Yeah, that's why I checked that.
Okay.
Does
I
not-
knew you were going to check that.
It's important.
That would be why I was flipping through the book. But I decided there's enough of them that I should do it anyway.
Cool. Awesome. Great. Con saves for each of these Amphitheaters. We've got. We'll do it around the corner again. We'll do this guy. It's a 7. It's a fail. What's the DC?
15.
The fail. Save. Save. Natural 1 fail. Save. Fail. So fail, fail, save, save, fail, save.
So it's 14 and half on the people who save.
You got it. Ooh boy, I should just put all these guys as one creature. Because damn, that's annoying. 7, 14.
It's always nice when he annoys himself more than we annoy him.
Willow's just like, why is everything down here trying to bite me?
Yeah, nature is crazy. I'll just do it this way.
Soft because it's just like nature.
Mage.
Purple worm's not bad enough. Let's throw some ads on you too.
Right.
Do you ever have like a crisis of conscience when you're fighting like animals?
Beast, a little bit. Especially the rat fight. that
These
I was-
appear
that was
to be.
rough.
Oh, these guys actually aren't intelligent. Okay. Argus, I put all those damage values in there. You're all set.
I'm going to spiritual weapon,
Okay.
and we're going to hit.
You can't hold action spiritual weapon, right? Like you
It's a
can't.
bonus action.
No. I'm saying like you can't.
No, I
have this-
cannot hold a spirit. No, it's
Spiritual
not
weapons
intelligent
attack.
enough to.
Yeah. Got it.
I'm going to hit.
It doesn't have its own action economy.
I'm going to hit the one that Relic hit.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, you could because you can have it float up, right? Because it's 15 feet up in the air. Yep. They have
Yeah.
flying. So
Oh, that's bad. 13.
13 does not hit, unfortunately,
Okay.
as it kind of like and just moves its leathery wings out of the way and just dodges, doing a barrel roll in the air. Do a barrel roll. Anything else?
I can't do anything else.
Okay. You staying where you are then?
I moved.
Oh, you did? Okay. Log, you're up. And then we're back to the top of the initiative order with Willow.
Did that help?
Okay.
Shikar, or was it helping just for the
I'm gonna
one?
move
It was just helping
towards
for Worm.
the escape route. And so, okay, this one hasn't been hit yet, or
All of them have been hit because of his Radiance of the Dawn.
so yeah, I'll send 2 blasts at that guy.
Okay, got it. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
So that's 16 for both of those.
16 hits. So both of those hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
7 total?
Yep.
Okay. You get 221. Okay, as you.
Then I'll just go, Twig, you got this. And I'll just send him
Did he send Quag in? What's his speed?
20. So let's see, where was he?
Yeah, like right there.
This little spider just crawls along the ground. Great. We're back to the top of the initiative. Willow, you're up. Zemdak, you're on deck.
Wonderful. So I have one of these flying things near me.
Yeah, this one is up here about 10 feet up in the air, harrying you from like the side of the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And this one's right down on the floor next to you, just kind of snapping at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna break that little thing's neck. The one on the floor next to me. I'm tired of getting bit.
Yeah.
So
It's not prone, it's just, it doesn't
Yeah, it's just
have like a
short.
standing, doesn't,
Yeah.
mechanics are weird. Yeah, go ahead and roll an attack against it.
okay. 20.
20 hits, yeah.
Okay. 10.
10 points of damage to the Amphitheatre. That's number 1, isn't it? Yep.
Yep.
You got it. Okay.
And then.
You have a second attack.
Yep. Nat 20.
Ooh! Roll them!
3 nat 20s.
I know.
Get it.
That's 11 plus 8, so 19.
19. So 29 points of damage from you just from your 2 attacks. You have a bonus action still. It's not looking great.
Is it still up though?
It's still up.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna.
You gonna
break
just
it.
do 1 attack or you do flurry of blows?
Well, I don't know if one attack's gonna do it, so
You gotta make a decision. Yeah, it's up to you.
just the one attack.
Okay.
Ooh. So that's only a 9.
9. It misses as it
Okay.
whiffs its big leather wing and it catches your wrist with it for a moment as it destroys your momentum of the strike. Great. Anything else, Willow? Are you moving?
No, because I don't want an attack of opportunity.
You got it. Zemdak, you're up.
Is the one that was harrying Conk within his reach, or did it just like fly back up out of the way?
No, it went down butt and then fly back up because it has flyby. So
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't
No, you're fine. I was just curious. Okay, so pull out the crossbow,
You got it.
and we are gonna pew pew.
Pew pew it is.
28 definitely hits.
Oh, yeah, it does.
was a 19. It was one off. So close.
Oh.
And a 26 for the second bolt. So both of those are going to hit it.
Yep. And that's this one, right? So that's number 4.
The one harrying
Yep.
conch.
Number 4.
So 19 total damage.
Ooh, nice. Pew, pew. As 2 crossbow bolts come and pierce both of its shoulders, causing its wings to recoil a little bit as it kind of does a backflip in the air, and then kind of screeches at you.
Wait, when you were rolling for your attacks on Conch, were you doing it at a disadvantage? Because he's dodging?
No, I was not, but that one would have missed, so go ahead and take all the damage that Tonk cut off, because I just rolled a 3.
You got this, buddy.
Good call.
You can
Good
do
call.
this. Sorry, I just
No.
now thought of that as I was...
Valid. My mistake. Anything else for you, Zemdek?
Nope.
Okay. So because you're not giving Conk an order, he's just taking the dodge action
Correct.
again? Okay.
He's just going to keep...
Up next is the purple worm. Does Eldritch Blast have a vocal component?
No. I wasn't the one stomping around.
I know. I just have to consider all of my options here and weigh them equivocally. Because it would be foolish to assume that the purple worm isn't aware of these things following it and doesn't really
Verbal
care
and
about it.
somatic.
Verbal and somatic. Okay. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll an intelligence throw for the creature to see if it knows where to go. Whether it thinks that all the sound is part of the things that were harrying it and coming, or not harrying it but following it as the scavengers, and it doesn't bother the scavengers, or if they think it's prey. You want high, or well, you want.
Low.
Yeah, I guess you want low for it to mistake this for also being an enemy. So if it rolls high, it's gonna go for your area.
Does Revik stomping increase that?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's like a 70% chance of it rolling in your favor. It rolled very, very low. So that means good for you, right? Is that what I said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dumb work.
Okay.
Sorry,
Dumb word.
did I make that harder on us?
No, you made it easier. It's pretty much
okay.
saying like if it had rolled at like a 7 or higher, it would have gone your way.
Gotcha.
Great. So this thing comes up directly under you, Revik. Very tremor style. For all intents and purposes, it's in this space. It's just its mouth ends up right under you.
We're in a new turn, right?
Yes.
Have you taken your turn since you took your reaction?
No.
So then you don't have your reaction back.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. That's how it works. You get your reaction refreshed on your turn. It's not round specific. The purple worm is then going to take its bite attack on you, since you were wanting to be its object of its ire.
Sting.
You don't have any reactions left, do you?
Yes, I do. I went.
Are you using it or not?
Not yet.
Okay. That is a 21 to hit.
That will hit me. However, I'm going to use. Oh wait, actually, I think that's only on damage.
I think.
Oh, never mind. It
you
is
have to-
only on damage. So yeah. it
What,
hits me.
parry?
Yeah.
Parry uses a reaction, so you can't use it.
Does it really?
Yeah, it does. Parry adds to your AC, but it uses your reaction. I believe so. But double check me on that, but I'm pretty
No,
sure.
I think you're right.
Okay, so that is a 21 to hit you. Here we go. With some damage. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw to resist being swallowed by the
I
creature.
actually kind of want to be swallowed because
Well, you take
Then I
damage
get to come
every
out of
turn.
it
Yeah, but you also take crushing damage every turn as its intestines squish you. Not great on damage. You take 23 points of piercing damage from the bite,
okay.
and roll your dexterity saving throw.
8.
8. You are swallowed by the creature as this thing, the maw just comes up, bites you, and in slow motion, Revik's just gone as it goes up into the air, goes back into the ground and reemerges right here. You
What
are
was
now
the total
within,
again?
23 points of piercing damage. You are blinded and restrained. Restrained means that your speed is reduced to 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws, and your attacks against you have advantage.
But he's inside of a creature.
He
so
is inside of
you can't
the
really
creature.
attack him.
Every turn, however, you do gain total cover against all of attacks outside of the worm. But you are going to take stomach acid damage at the start of each of the worm's turns.
It was unavoidable.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
It's what you wanted. This is what you wanted.
This wasn't quite what I imagined. the restrained thing is a little bit weird.
Yeah, it's because you're cramped and you can't move because the intestine's crushing you. The esophagus crushing you. Cool. So it can't hit you with its tail stinger because you're not here anymore. So it's going to move then, and the next biggest creature that was making the most noise was Sofka.
Okay, so that means that I get an attack on it because I held my action.
That's true.
Do I get my full action? So no.
If you have
Sabertooth-
multi-attack as your action,
no,
you do.
Sabretooth doesn't have multi-attack. My bad.
Still good to know.
But yeah, I actually looked that up. Do held action attacks get multi-attack? That's a very good question. Somebody look that up. For me
Wait.
while I'm doing this.
Yeah, you can work it out.
Extra, yes. If it's part of your attack action, it's your single action. Happens on your held action.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my
I'll look it
claws. That's not gonna hit. Does
They're gonna pick up
a
Chewie tonight.
does a 13 hit?
It does not, unfortunately.
Okay.
You bite into it, it's like biting rock.
Fun. It was a claw attack.
Oh, you claw into it, and it just leaves that white marks when you scratch another stone with
Neat.
a stone.
I'm gonna die.
It's coming at you. It's going to hit you with the stinger attack.
Warding flare.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty low.
It's still good.
Now that's lower. That is a 18 to hit.
Of course it hits. It's a saber-toothed tiger. It has natural armor.
No. Okay, so here's the deal.
18 would have hit me.
Would Lion Sofka, or whatever cougar, whatever you are, please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Extra attack specifically says on your turn, but
So-
multi-attack is part of the attack.
Got it. So if the creature has multi-attack, held actions, do the multi-attack. Extra attack has to be on your turn for it to do the extra attack.
Oh crap.
Makes sense complete to me.
That's a 12.
12, that is a failure.
Nice.
Okay, so some shit's gonna go down here. First, you're gonna take 19 points of piercing damage to the lion's form, just for the piercing of the stinger itself.
Okay.
Then you're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh,
A shitload of dice.
8, 9. I need more
poison.
d6s. I need 3 more d6s.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, once you passed 6, I was terrified.
I'm so scared.
At least it's little extra hit points right now because it's lion form.
That's a lot of 6s.
So
It's like an average of 40 damage.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an average of 42
Yeah, but
damage.
you won't like it.
Um,
It's
24.
It's good most of the time for
Eight,
him. I need him to be
20,
first match.
30, 36, 37, 40, 41, 40. You take 45 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Okay.
So the lion form drops.
Yeah, the white lion form definitely.
How much
drops.
damage does Sofka take? And is Sofka unconscious?
Sofka's not unconscious.
Okay, good.
Sofka's meaty.
Yeah,
Make sure you
Sofka.
calculate all that damage.
Yeah, no, I did. So it was. So
You
it's-
end up here.
Great.
Yeah, because like the rules are pretty much if you are engaged with the creature during your beast shape, if your beast shape drops, you don't become unengaged with the creature. You end up in a space that's near the creature.
Depends on if you attack 10 feet away or
That's different, of course.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you for the pedantic correction.
It's important.
not. I have to stay in character.
You ass. Okay, great. Here's your
Establish the
dice
fact that
back.
Argus is an ass.
I mean, you might as well
12
hold on
d6
to
on
him.
that. Oh shit. Well, actually,
Isn't it?
no. It's
Somebody
26.
That's what it is.
I'll just add 3.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Add 1 more poison damage to that. I didn't count one of the die. But they only rolled it once.
Okay.
Sofka!
Sofka's gonna die.
You all
I'm
right?
Scared. Kind of.
This stinger just goes into the collarbone of this lion and just injects a good 2 gallons of poison into the lion's form, and you can see the flush of what would be on the pale skin of Sofka turn green as it is undulating through the Sofka's form. You feel like absolute trash.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Great. That is the end of the worm's turn then.
Damn it, you're not gonna move?
He did move.
Oh,
did
yeah,
move.
it did move. Damn it.
But now we can hit it.
No.
Trisheni, you're up. Cole, you're on deck.
Get to the Sky Lounge.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Nike. Oh, sorry.
I see the-
I didn't. Please don't sue me.
You're talking about the goddess, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the goddess. Yeah, Nike, the goddess, the
Can I see
Greek
the measuring
goddess.
tape real quick?
Yeah, you may absolutely see my measuring.
Thank-
Guys, get your heads out of the gutter.
We're
I don't know what you're
good
talking
here.
about.
Okay.
Can you sit down so the camera can see you?
I'm sorry. I had to get. Sorry. No, I have 2 things I can do
You
that
got
might help.
45
All right.
seconds.
Slow.
Slow. Okay, so it needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
All the creatures need to roll with.
There's
saving-
7 creatures.
I thought
There's
there were
6 amphitheres and there's 1 purple one.
4, 5. There's 6 of these guys.
Okay. What's the one amphitheater that doesn't look great? I'll just let him.
They're all
not
kind
get
of.
hit.
The one that
Here, how about we just do 6? 6. Well, actually.
6 closest.
Yeah, the 6 closest.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
Plus the
4,
worm.
5, and the worm. Okay. Need to roll wisdom saving throws. Correct.
I'm just double checking. One second.
Know your spells.
I'm working on it. Wisdom. Yep.
Yep. Okay. We'll do the purple worm first.
Failure.
No.
Failure. Yes.
That is a 6.
Fail.
The purple worm is slowed. Can you grab the top box under there? Well, if you can reach it without messing everything up. Okay.
That didn't work.
That was a
It
no.
didn't sound like.
Right, I thought it was a top box, but I guess it wasn't.
Here we go. So we got some slow tags here. We put those on because there's a lot
Right.
going on.
And its AC is down.
Ooh.
So you see me pull out just a little bit of this old honey, kind of like a nice Egyptian honey that's been hanging out in the tombs for a while. Drop a little bit and I cast this slow spell. So all the creatures that fail, the speed is halved, takes a -2 penalty to the AC, and dex saves, and it can't use reactions.
Actually,
And
don't
on its
have
turn,
slow
it can
tags.
just use an action or a bonus action, not both.
It's okay.
It does get.
They slow and showing up or something?
It also can only make a single attack on its turn.
Yeah.
So it's either bite or sting.
Yep. I mean, it's gonna go for a fucking
And-
sting.
Right.
And it,
It's
does,
already got something
someone
in its
swallowed.
mouth.
Yeah.
it can try to save at the end of its turn.
Okay. So
At
great.
end
So
of
the
its
purple worm. Someone keep track of this, just because I.
turn. I can do it if you.
Yep. Just because it's your spell.
Yeah.
You keep track of it. Just because my slow tags are missing for some
So
reason.
what about all the other?
Yeah, I'm working on that now. So we're gonna do Amphitheater 1. That is it's 17 on the die, so that's a success.
Success, yeah.
Amphitheater 2. That is a. Let me get my wisdom up here. That is a 15.
Fail.
Fail. Amphitheater 2 fails. Amphitheater 3 fails. 4 fails as well. And 16. Or no. Yes, 16 for 5.
That saves.
So that saves. Okay. So all but 1 and 5 are slowed, and the purple worm.
So everybody back here.
Yep. All these. Yeah. This one isn't.
1 succeeded, 5 succeeded. So these
These 3 and the purple worm.
These 3 and the purple worm. This one.
That's
one
one.
succeeded.
That's correct. Yeah.
And then.
So Willow, sorry, you didn't get helped too much.
Yeah, it's okay. What about the guy that's on the wall above my head?
He's not slow.
He was outside of
So
that.
he's 6. He wasn't affected at all. The
So
spell
these
couldn't.
two are fine.
Okay, so the two.
Right next to you, we're fine.
Wild. Okay, what a game changer.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay. You're gonna try your new spell?
I can't.
No,
What?
not yet. You can't. I just wanted to see if you want to try it. This is fun. I love it.
I'm going to send Shakar over to the other side of Purple Worm. And
Okay, Shakar
then-
has flyby, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
And then I am going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Try to start distracting the Purple Worm.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Cole, you're up. Sofka, you're on deck. Cole, you are grabbing onto the rope.
Cole's gonna take a few calming breaths to try and calm down.
Coward! Zedek, where are you going?
Help us!
He's gonna come back about 10 feet back out so that way he can see things. And is the purple worm within 60 feet? Because I can't
Yes.
I think so.
tell from here.
Yeah, you are. You're
12
within like
inches.
40
Yep.
feet.
He's gonna take a look at it.
Yeah, I mean,
and-
part of. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so he's gonna take a look at it again. He's gonna scream this time, but that's gonna be his focal component for Mind Sliver on the purple worm.
You got it. So it needs to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
It's shit at this, and it rolled pretty horribly. So that is a 2.
Does not save.
Okay, so what does it take?
It takes 2d6, and on its next saving throw, you have to roll a d4 and subtract it from its saving
You
throw.
have Bane, essentially.
Bane for its next saving throw.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's not. You always know where it is, right?
No, that's Mind Spike.
That's Mind Spike.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. You got it, and it has disadvantage on its next saving throw, or -4 d4
Minus 4.
to its next saving throw.
Correct.
And seeing that Sofka is no longer the mountain lion that I did see him transform into the first time,
Her.
them, Cole is going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Sofka.
Hey! I have to help my friends.
2d4 plus 5. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I rolled like shit. You get 9 points back.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Every point counts.
A 1 and a 3.
Anything else, Cole, or are you good where you are?
Yeah, I think I'm good where I am.
Okay. Sofka, you're up. Revik, you're on deck.
Okay.
Then the Amphitheaters.
So I am going to. So this is a DM question. So
Sure.
because Wild Shape usually is an action for druids, but it's a bonus action for Circle of the Moon, can I switch those, or does it have to be a bonus action?
That's a very good question. I'm inclined to let you, if you wanted to cast a spell that is a bonus action, which
Yeah.
I assume is why you're asking this,
Yes.
allow you, seeing as it is vanilla A action. I believe it says specifically in the Circle of the Moon you may use a bonus action,
Yeah,
which means that, which I would interpret it as, yes, you could use your action to use it, but to Wild Shape if you want to. I don't have any problem with that. Yeah.
We talked
Okay.
about this one time during the big fight. 'Cause I
There
was
was
trying to do
there's
something like that.
spells that use a bonus action can't use an action to cast them, but this is different. This is an ability that's usually is an action to cast or to do, but it just allows you to may use a bonus action because of her circle.
Okay.
So it's different than
Yeah.
than spells that have a certain action speed casting time.
Okay, so I'm going to pop my second Wild Shape as my... Wait. Okay, so Healing Spirit says it's a bonus action, but it only talks about when you move the Healing Spirit.
If it still says bonus casting time, though, bonus action.
What does it say for casting time?
Bonus action.
So then it's bonus
sweet.
action casting time. Yeah.
Awesome. So I'm going to pop into a Saber-Tooth Tiger again.
Well, Are you going to cast the spell first? Because you can't cast
Oh, yes,
while you're
yes. I'm going to cast
Gotcha.
healing.
Almost had you there.
Yeah, you did. I'm going to cast Healing Spirit and move, and it's so it's 60 feet. So is Willow 60 feet of me?
Yeah, she's
Sweet.
like 20 feet each.
Okay, so
Yeah, because you can cast it in another creature's space because it's incorporeal.
yeah, so and I'm casting it at 3rd level. So
This should be the little rabbit thing, right?
Yeah.
Did it
That's what
fall
we're
down
looking-
somewhere?
I thought I saw
Here
it.
it
It was
is.
right there.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like, I
So
swear
here
I
you
saw
go.
it.
So you can just put it right up against the wall and where she is, yes.
What is that?
This is a Healing Spirit. You get 2d6 back.
When does it say that she gets the healing? So I
So
want to know if it's on the
Start
top
of
of
her
her turn or something like that. Because any time a creature passes through it, pretty much,
That
they
you
get the
de-
healing.
That you
Yeah.
designate, right? It's not just any creature that.
It depends on the spell. He has to read the spell.
sorry.
It's okay.
No,
your spells. No, I'm just kidding.
Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature can see moves into it. So if I cast it,
Here's how I would rule that. Because doing it right away.
For the first time on their turn, on that turn,
So her
or
turn.
starts there.
Sure, yeah.
So starts your
okay.
turn.
So
So
at-
at the beginning of your turn, you will get 3d6,
2d6.
2d6 points of healing
Alright, so just roll
So-
2d6 or.
at the beginning of your turn.
Right.
On
But
a turn, the first creature that's in that same space gets the healing. On a turn.
right, but a turn is per creature,
Right.
not round. So
I'm
I
just
get it.
saying. So on the first time on a turn, or starts their turn there. So whoever gets it first.
So
gets it.
technically, this is a turn. So you do get it right now.
Alright.
Okay.
So yeah. So it just means that no more than one creature per turn can get
Correct.
healing.
Okay.
Nobody else can get that effect until Sofka's next turn.
Until
Gotcha.
Willow moves out of it to allow somebody else to go into it.
Or on Sofka's turn when it refreshes, and if she's still standing there,
She can move it.
she gets it. Oh
And I
yeah,
can move it.
if you don't move it.
Okay. So that is
Yeah, just
9
get that
points
stuff
of
straight,
healing.
so I don't have to
Thank you.
focus
Yeah,
on that
sorry.
crap.
It's essentially first come first serve
Right.
per turn.
Per turn.
So the
Remember,
end of Sofka's
a turn
next
is
turn.
each creature's initiative turn. A round is when we all go around. So it's like sneak attack. Sneak attack can happen once per turn, which means it could happen not on your turn.
Right. But so at the end
What's
of
up?
Nothing.
at
The
the end of
camera's
her
going to you.
at the end of her next turn it refreshes, and then whoever gets it first gets it.
Right.
Okay. So it. Yes. Okay.
Great. Great. So you get your 2d6. You roll it, Sofka.
Yeah, I did.
Should it
Okay,
9
good.
points back.
Is it 2d6 plus your wisdom modifier,
No,
or is it
just
just 2d6
2d6
straight? Okay, cool. Great. You got some healing. Awesome. And then on your turn as a bonus action, you can move it how many feet?
30.
Because essentially, yeah, once per turn, one creature can get it. Whether you move the healing spirit into their space or they use their movement to move into its space, doesn't matter. Either way works.
Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
Great. Anything else, Sofka?
Nope. That's it.
Great. Revik, you're up. Then it's the Amphiteres. And then Argus.
So what is the easiest way out here? Is it going to be easier to climb out, or is it going to be easier to cut my
Well,
way out?
first, this is what happens.
Right.
At first, you take some acid damage from the stomach acid.
You are restrained, so your movement is technically 0.
You can't move. You are at the mercy of this thing.
So you can't climb out.
You
at
can't
the
So
moment.
there's no option for me to escape. I
You
have to
can
wait
attack
to be
from the
rescued?
inside.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, can't I cut my way out of it?
You can. It's just all of your attacks are at disadvantage.
Okay, gotcha. So the easiest path is to cut my way out.
That's the way Revik would see it, most likely,
Yes.
yes. But first, you do take 6,
You get your 5 points back.
10.
Yep.
You do get your 5 temporary hit
So
points.
blunt this.
This is acid damage, so it doesn't. Your heavy armor master does not affect it.
Yep.
That's 10, 18 points of acid damage. Ouch.
Minus the 5 is 13 total.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
It is your turn.
Okay.
You can attempt to attack it from the inside if you
Oh
want.
yeah, definitely.
Very,
I'm
Bert
gonna
Gummer? Is that what his name is?
Yeah.
What?
Bert Gummer from Tremors?
I haven't seen that in a
It's
while.
been a long time since I've seen that.
When he got
Dude.
yeah,
Kevin
like,
Bacon.
He's not Kevin Bacon, the guy who's like ends up in an oil drum inside the graboid, and he's like out of air with the
Right.
and he like chainsaws his way out. Anyway, go ahead.
So it's not the first
Well, he doesn't.
Yeah,
chainsaw
that's not
his-
Tremors. That's
That's Tremors 2.
yeah.
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 I'm just
Guys, I love the whole fucking franchise. Okay, I'm a huge cult Tremor fan.
Oh, that's why I've never seen anything
Yeah.
other than the first one.
Yeah.
So that's why I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping on establishing a trend of me cutting my way out of big creatures.
Yes.
Like that's what I'm hoping I'm able to maintain.
There's gonna be one point when you're like level 15 where they're just gonna look at you like, "Are you ready to jump into this dragon?"
Yeah. No, seriously, I'm going to be stretching so I don't pull a hammy.
We end up fighting a kraken. Just jump inside of it, please.
Just hit it from the inside.
So I'm going to assume that a bashing weapon is not useful for the purpose I have in mind.
Well, the way the mechanics work is that you can still do damage to it. There is a mechanic here that I can't tell you about, so do your best.
You can hit it with a bludgeoning weapon. You're just still at disadvantage.
Yeah,
because
I
it takes.
I get that, but does it seem because I don't
understand
have
what your question is.
I don't have Revic senses. Does it seem like I could tear my way out with a warhammer, or do I need to take out an axe?
I want to say
and chop
roll
my way
roll
out?
an animal handling check to see if you animal handling check to see if you know
It's.
how to make this thing barf you up. Pretty much.
Am I concerned these are my last few moments? Is that why I'm rolling animal handling? Or?
Well, just because I wouldn't know what else I would make you roll. Maybe nature. I'll give you
survival, maybe.
nature. I would say either nature or animal handling. If you can use either one.
12.
12. You know that when you know, as you do, just being a fighter, that when you punch somebody in the stomach in a bar fight, they sometimes throw up the ale that they've been drinking.
Okay, so I could try and get it to vomit me out.
Possibly.
No.
We'll see.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep ramming the spike of my warhammer
Yeah.
into its colon or whatever. Let's hope I go out the front end and
It
not the
doesn't have a
rear
colon.
end.
It's just straight all the way through. Sure. Okay, great. Go ahead, roll your attacks at disadvantage.
Okay.
Remember, -2 AC.
Minus 2 AC.
So this is the first attack.
Minus 2 AC because of
Slow.
slow.
19. Oop.
Correct.
I'm gonna throw that on the floor.
Yeah. Unfortunately, its AC has
An 8.
that affects it. It's just that its AC doesn't get like its inside isn't as softer as isn't
just
isn't any
rocky.
softer than its outside because it's just so fucking rock.
Yeah, I mean, it eats rocks.
It's a rock hard worm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my total roll, I did use precision.
Okay.
My total roll was a 13.
13 does not. You don't find enough perchance to do. You can't like. You're trying to do that like 5-point palm. Well, not that whole punch in Kill Bill where she's only punching from 3 inches away, and you're just not getting enough momentum to do enough damage.
Okay, my next roll was a 2.
2.
So, as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and use Second Wind in order to heal.
You got it. So roll those d10.
It's only 1d.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus your fighter level, I believe, right?
1.
Oh no!
7 hit points.
Revic. Okay. Here we go. Punching someone from the inside of the stomach is no different from punching someone from the outside of the stomach. Just so you know, that's my DM hint for you. That's all you get. Great. Now it's the Amphipteris' turn, unless because you can't move, you don't have any movement. All the Amphipteris are now going to attack their closest creature.
You can only do attack or bonus action.
That's correct.
And your speed is half.
Actual or bonus action. Yes. They have pretty good speed, so I'm not too worried.
Thank you. Just reminding. 1 and 5.
Yeah, they have a 60-foot fly, so I'm not worried about it.
5, that was.
These guys will come over to you, Trisheni.
Which one is? Okay, I mean.
Both of these that are in the same space. One of them's going to attack Lion. One of those is going to attack Trisheni. This one's going to attack Conk again. And both of these are going to attack Willow again. This one is going to got hit by Argus, so it's going to fly over here to Argus. Let me grab these guys. Go.
Conk will flare the one attacking Trisheni.
You got it. Just remind me when I'm
Yep.
rolling all my shit.
So
I'm going to do them one at a time. Okay, because that's 1, 2, yep.
1, 2, and 3 are stacked.
Yep. And so I've actually
4,
got it in my head. I think I'm
5,
okay.
and 6.
Okay,
yeah.
1 is going to attack Conk.
Willow.
Right.
the one on the ground.
That is a 18 to hit.
Hits me.
Okay. It is going to make its. Is it forced to choose whether it's a bite or a stinger?
It's one attack.
Right.
One
I'm
attack.
just saying. I was just wondering if there's any. I understand that, but if it has multi-attack,
It can only take one attack on its.
I understand. But is it going to be the first one that's mentioned in the
It can
multi-attack,
choose.
or it can choose?
It can choose.
Okay, so it's obviously going to take the stinger attack.
Warding flare.
Warding flare. Okay.
Oh wait, this is the worm? Or
Yeah.
not the worm?
No, this is not the worm.
Oh, then no.
Okay. Because that was
No,
bad.
no.
So,
No, I didn't. No, I thought we were.
No, not the one. Yeah.
Get with it, Argus.
I'm sorry, I'm too focused on my fireball.
As you should.
You do take.
As you should be.
You do take 9 points of piercing damage from the stinger, and I need you to roll a con save for me for poison damage. Good boy, Chewie.
We're gonna put my leg
All
right
right.
here, so you don't think you can
Con
walk through
save.
that space.
Thank you. He's got cataracts.
15.
That's a success.
Thank heavens.
So you're only going to take half this damage, and you're not poisoned for an hour.
I know.
Oh, so I only take half the 9?
No, half of this coming damage.
Still, at least you're not
I'm
poisoned.
not poisoned.
Yeah.
You only take 6 points of damage.
All right.
6 points of poison damage. Great. Then the we're just going to take care of both of them attacking you. That's a miss, so that's just not going to hit you.
At the end of there, which one was that? That just tried attacking and missed her?
This one.
Which is number.
That's number 6. It's not slowed.
Right, it's fine.
Well, that means it gets its bite attack too, or it gets its stinger attack, because that was its bite attack. Stinger attack hits, because that's a 19, because it's not slowed. Roll another con save for me.
It's not going to make it 9.
If you can find it.
I looked. I didn't see it. Don't work on that.
All right, so
Yeah, when there's a lull, just make sure he doesn't eat it if you can.
oh no, I didn't make it.
What'd you get?
9.
No, that's not. It's not enough. That is 8 points of poison damage, and you are now poisoned for 1 hour. The poison condition does this to you. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for 1 hour. Great, we got those 2 done with Willow. Now we're going to do 2 against Conk. It's going to make its bite attack. Well, actually, let's see if it's smart enough to know that it's immune to poison. It's not smart enough, so it's going to make its stinger attack, and no matter what happens, it doesn't take any damage.
Disadvantage.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
because
it's
it
all
can't.
poison?
It's all well.
The stinger damage would
No,
still hit.
the stinger damage would still hit. You're right.
But it's at disadvantage.
It's at disadvantage.
Because he's
That
done.
misses, so no damage. Okay,
Which number was that?
that was number 2.
You can make your wisdom saving throw again.
You got
Because
it.
it's the end of that turn.
Well, so can this guy. He didn't make his wisdom saving.
Well, he was.
He did.
He wasn't
One
slowed,
wasn't slowed.
and number 1 was not slowed.
These
Right.
4
He
are.
got an 18 on the die. He saves.
Okay.
So he's no longer slow. One against Conk is no longer slow. So we're doing now 3 and 4. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Oh wait, no. 'Cause
This was 2.
You're right. So this is. I got it.
3, 4, 5. This was 5.
Yep. So 5 is no longer slowed.
5
3 and
now.
4 is what we're doing right now. That's 3, 4.
Yes.
Stinger attack against you.
Okay.
Misses.
He was
Stinger-
at disadvantage. Not that it matters.
It doesn't matter. Stinger attack against you. Is that at disadvantage as well? No. That's a 20 to hit. You,
Yeah.
Safka.
Yep.
Okay, you take 6 points of piercing damage to your lion form. And
Okay.
please roll a con save for me.
You got it.
Lion Constitution.
That's a 14.
14 saves. So you will take half of this. Ooh, good thing too. You only take 7 points of poison damage, and you are not poisoned. I will now roll both of those wisdom
So
saves.
that's number 3 and 4.
17 on the die. They
Okay.
save. They're no longer slowed. And only a 13.
So number 4 is still slowed.
So number 4 is still slow. Last one against Argus. It's going to make its poison sting attack. Okay. I'm waiting for you to tell me that. That's a miss. It misses you as you deflect it with your shield. Okay, that's all of the Amphitheaters. We're done. The only ones that are... Oh, it needs to roll its wisdom saving throw. That's a natural 20. It's no longer slow. So the only...
just
there's only
4.
Just 4 is the only one that's slow. Wow. They rolled insanely well on their saves, but terrible on their attacks.
Darn.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Argus, you're up. And then Log, you're on
I'm
deck.
going to fireball all of them.
Yay!
And have it be up
Airburst.
to the ceiling.
Yeah, just hit all
Well,
of them.
you won't hit this one unless you hit Willow.
It's a 20-foot. So back here, wouldn't it be able to circle?
Well, this is on the ground.
So you'd have to hit Willow to hit that.
It's a 20-foot radius.
I understand.
But even if you like did it back
Oh,
here,
you're right.
it wouldn't. So you want to
What?
hit these guys.
Because if
This one's
if it
up in
was-
the air just
Yeah.
as much as the rest of them are.
Yep.
So
But
if
now-
you had it centered here, you could hit all of them.
No, I want to hit the worm now.
Okay, so you can.
You shift
Give me
it a
the-
little bit.
So
That's
8,
the more important thing.
20-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
So 40-foot
feet.
diameter.
So 80. So he can hit all of them up in the air.
Remember, it's a sphere. So
Right. So if he goes like that,
Yeah. you
But
can
so
hit it.
essentially the center, like a percent, essentially the center of the sphere would be up here, if he doesn't want to hit everything that's down below here.
right?
But how tall
So
are
here's the deal.
ceilings?
Here's how I'm going to rule this. You can hit these 3 Amphitheaters and the purple worm without hitting any of your allies.
Okay.
Or you can also include this one while hitting Trisheni, Conk, and the Lion.
No, I'm not going to hit you at Alice.
Okay, so you can hit three of these Amphitheaters and the purple worm without hitting.
Okay.
Just because of how the radius works with the sphere.
Okay.
It tapers down.
Please
Okay.
fail your save.
You got it. So all of those need to roll dexterity saving throws.
And anybody that's slowed
Disadvantage.
has negative
Has-
2 to their dex saves.
Which is the worm.
Negative
and
2 or
4.
disadvantage?
negative 2 for for
Bane.
dex.
It's like Bane.
That one's horrible.
Or is it not?
No.
No.
Bane
It's
was.
disadvantage.
No, it's negative 2 penalty to AC and dex saves.
Okay. But it's
But-
not disadvantage.
It's
so
not
it's straight
disadvantage.
roll, but -2.
Correct.
Cool.
For dex.
Something
And
cool
then,
did.
and then for the purple worm, you have to roll a d4 and
The bane.
subtract that as well for the worm.
Whoa! It already has a -2 to dex, so this is going to be wild.
So it has a -4.
Let's do. I hope I roll really well.
I hope you don't.
Oh, really well for us.
Okay, so let's see. First, I'm gonna roll the d20.
I didn't roll very well on damage.
Okay.
So.
Then I'm gonna roll the d4. That is a 4 on the d4.
So -8 total.
So minus
Yeah.
8. Why 8?
Yeah,
Because
because
negative 2,
2 for her,
negative 4 for
plus
the
your 2 for
bane,
your negative dex, right?
Yeah, so minus 8 total from this
whatever the die is.
is a total of 5. So that's a failure. So the purple one's going to take full damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll for the Amphitheaters. We're going to do number 2. That is minus. No, because they're not slowed anymore.
One of them is.
That's 20, so that's a save.
3
That's cocked.
is not.
It's a fail.
4 is slowed, so -2.
15,
That's my spell.
so that's a save.
That was it. It's just those 3.
Oh yeah. So 2 saves, 1 failure, and failure. Right?
Save, fail, save.
Save, fail, save. Yep.
Fail.
Yep. Okay.
Damage.
Let me do
25.
this one at a time because that's number 2. Boop. Boop. Okay,
12.
what's your
25.
that's full damage, right?
No,
That's
save.
25 halved to 12.
Yep.
Okay. So 12 damage to number 2,
And 12 damage to number 4.
12 damage to number thank you, Adam, very much. And 25 damage to number
2,
3.
3, and the worm.
Woo!
Burn.
Holy crap. None of them look great. The purple worm looks fine.
I was like, really?
Yeah, because it's the purple
You're
worm.
alright.
Which one looks the worst?
The
Because I'm going to
roll
hit him with
perception
my
check.
spiritual what is my perception? 14.
1 and 4 look about the same.
Okay. Then
So-
I'll hit
1 and 4.
Yeah, they look pretty fucked up.
I'll hit 1 with my spiritual weapon.
Okay, yeah, the one that's over by Willow, easily enough. You got it.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Ooh, roll that double damage. I think you're gonna kill this thing.
Ooh, I rolled 2 ones.
Oh.
6.
It's still up. Unfortunately,
It's
not
two
looking great.
ones on my D8.
Ooh,
That hurts.
God, that's the worst natural one. That's the worst critical when you roll natural ones. Okay, great. Argus, anything else?
That one above my head is out of melee range.
It's 15 feet up, yeah. It just swoops down, bites you, and then swoops back up. Yeah.
I'll stay there.
No opportunity attacks?
No,
with
because
that?
it's flyby.
Oh.
Okay. No, I'll stay
Dang
there.
those creatures.
Yeah, flyby is pretty cool. Yeah, how does it feel?
I will stay there.
Okay, Log, you're up, and then Willow, you're back to the top of the initiative.
All right. I'm going to very bravely cast Armor Bagathus on myself.
I'm a brave boy.
I'm a very brave boy. This is really cold.
And then I'm going to yell to Twig again. All right, buddy, you got this. And I'm going to send him, because he can go on to, once he's on this, and he's basically on the worm.
You want him to use his action to distract him?
No, I'm going to, not quite, but yeah, I just want him to be, like, right there. Well, so yeah, so...
You want him to crawl on the worm?
So yeah, he'll distract him for now.
Okay, so he'll use his action to distract, which means that he has his disadvantage on his next attack, I believe. It's not all attacks, is it? I think it's just his next
You can only use it once, so yeah, it would be the next attack.
Right, but then Shakar's also distracting him, so he would give anybody that's
So it's doubling
flanking.
up on it.
Yeah.
So
He's,
one attack would be a disadvantage for Twig. One attack would be a disadvantage for Shakar.
or
They're both using distract?
Well, I thought that the whole point of distract was that it acts as flanking almost, and the same effect with.
It does not act. No, flanking and distract are two completely different mechanics. Flanking means that you are flanking on two different sides of them, and that just happens. It's passive.
So you have to be able to attack, though,
Okay.
to be worrying enough
Familiars
to the creature.
provide flanking, but they
Yeah.
cannot attack.
Okay.
Right. Okay. That's yeah.
But they provide the ability to flank, but they can attack. They
Purposefully
can use their-
flanking or purposefully
Familiar's action, right?
helping.
right. If
That I
it's
have
still-
to look
Yeah.
at.
Okay, so I couldn't do it this turn. I have to do it the next
You
turn.
would still. Well, if you wanted to still cast a spell, right? Right.
But
you
I did
you could
Armor
do-
Bag at this, so that
Right.
would have to be my
If
next.
you had a cantrip, you might be able to.
Let me just
if
look that up real
If
quick.
your armor was a bonus action.
It wasn't.
Okay.
So help is the action that you're technically using to impose disadvantage.
That's true. That's true.
So your disadvantage and negative. Well, no.
So technically, they're not doing actual flanking. They're using their action to help, which is giving you advantage on the attack.
Correct. Yeah.
So essentially, distract is the only other action they can take: help, dash, or distract. So distract just gives disadvantage to the creature for, I believe, only their next attack.
It would be like one burn. Like you'd burn it once, right? And
Yeah.
It would be that thing.
Right. So you can either provide flanking or distract
So Shakar's providing flanking and Twig's providing
for
distract.
one attack. For one attack.
Still.
For each, because it's one attack from the purple worm and one attack to the purple worm.
Yes.
The next of whatever is the top of the order as far as permutations are concerned.
Sure.
Great, cool.
Yeah, Twig's imposing disadvantage. And then
Anything
Shakar's
else?
imposing-
You good?
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
There's a spider and an owl just whoo, around this massive girthy worm.
Trying to help us.
Yeah.
I got you, buddy.
I feel like it's a spin-off, just waiting to happen.
I think the spider's like crawling into the the gaps between its stone plates and
So he
just
doesn't
making,
even know it's there.
Make it like itchy, be like but it doesn't have arms to itch, so it's just like
It's kind of like how he was describing the swarms of spiders that kept getting us earlier in the campaign.
Exactly.
Exactly. I want this Christmas tree. Okay.
You didn't realize it you saw me eating mine, did you?
Log, it's the end of your turn. Willow, you're up. Zemnik, you're on deck.
Okay, so I still have this horrible squiggly little thing in front of me.
Uh-huh.
So And then I've got the one above my head.
You still haven't killed me.
I know. So first attack on the squiggly thing in front of me. But of course it's at a disadvantage. Or I'm at a disadvantage.
Because you're
'cause
poisoned.
I'm poisoned.
Yep.
This sucks. Will a 13 hit?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, second.
Hmm?
Will a 17 hit?
That will hit.
Okay. And so, 6.
Not looking great.
9?
9 points of damage to Amphitheater 1, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It is on death's door.
Alright, so I'll have to use my extra attack.
Sorry.
So extra attack then, right?
Yep. You want to use flurry of blows or just one attack?
God.
Up to you.
Yeah, I need, just
You need
one.
the key points? Okay, go ahead.
So will 14 hit?
Just misses. Just misses, unfortunately.
Ugh.
But it looks like really fucked up.
Can I use a key point for patent defense though?
Patient defense.
defense?
Yeah, but you have to you use your bonus action to do patient
Okay,
defense.
never mind then.
So you can either use your bonus action to make an extra attack, flurry of blows, use a key point, or
Right.
use a key point to take patient defense, which allows you to take the dodge action.
All good.
Essentially, it makes it so that you can still use your action to attack.
Right.
Because usually you have to use your whole action to dodge. You can use a key point to use your bonus action.
Action to dodge. Okay, all good.
You got it. Okay. Are you staying where you are?
If I move, they're gonna attack.
They could very well.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, Zemdek, you're up, and then it's the worm's turn.
Wormy worm. Pew pew.
Zemdek, pew pew. Get it in your backs. Get the worm in your backs.
27 to hit.
Is the first hit? That hits.
And a 22 to hit.
Yep. They both hit.
19 total.
Ooh, not bad. 19 points of damage. That's magic damage, right?
Magical piercing damage.
Yep. You got it. Cool.
Conk! Hit the worm!
Okay. Conk will make his attack then.
Conk's gonna run in. And I get the flanking from Shakar. Yes?
If you...
'Cause
Right.
Shakar
Shakar
was-
is taking the help action. Okay, so it's okay this time around, but how help works is that you have to be within 5 feet of a creature that you're helping. So essentially, Shakar doesn't provide flanking by going on the opposite side of the creature. He goes right next to a creature to
Gotcha.
help them
No, it's
in
fine.
their attack.
He can roll normal.
So
I'm just,
you
I
didn't
was
know
just
that, so
curious.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, so
Okay.
that he still gets advantage on the attack. Just know that going forward, okay? Because I didn't know that either. I was clarifying it with myself.
I'm stealing it. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're good.
Good thing I did. 21 to hit.
That hits.
I mean, Shakar still had some speed, some fly movement anyway.
Could have
so
very well been on that side.
yeah, it's all good.
Just know that going forward.
5 total.
Start to get more and more stickler about it.
I know.
5 total force damage.
5 total force damage. You got so a total of 24 force damage from Zemdek and company. Okay. Well, 24 damage.
Total damage.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's the purple worm's turn. Unless you want to move.
Dang it. Nope.
Okay.
I'm staying plastered up against the wall, just like taking shots.
I made a mistake. Revik, I made you take acid damage at the beginning of your turn, correct? Mm-hmm. It's actually at the beginning of its turn, but since we fucked it up, rather than me, we're just going to keep it with your turn, and if you ever encounter a purple worm again, we'll make it its turn.
We didn't punch it in the stomach enough.
Kind of makes sense. I'm splashing around in there.
Unfortunately, it's a certain amount of damage per turn. Not turn
Yeah, I
round.
figured.
It was just under it.
We were just curious.
Okay. The purple worm can still Can swallow more than one creature.
Oh, great.
That's your only thing that you can do, though. You still are slow.
Action.
So, action.
One action, one attack.
Right.
What you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna sting you because it's satisfied.
Sting who?
Sting who?
Cool.
Who are we
I don't
stinging?
know if the
Doesn't want to sting one of the fly boys?
creature would be satisfying for it, but
Well, it actually eats metal ore and stone all the time, and it turns it into gems. So that's exactly. So it's actually this is a really good meal for it. It's exactly what I was looking for.
I'm gonna just track and get some gems, guys.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
I need some diamonds.
Yeah.
Need some more poop.
Okay.
If we
So-
kill it and survive, yes.
Right.
Yeah,
First
let's-
things first.
Great. Okay. So let's.
We got a ways to go before we get there.
Enjoy your arcane as well. Let's see what happens.
We're going to.
Breathe fire on us.
So does one attack or bonus action?
Yeah, I know. I'm just seeing who made the most noise last round.
I did throw a fireball at it earlier.
You did throw a fire.
But Argus wouldn't have been the target. The fireball.
Is there a
would have
vocal
been the target.
component to Fireball?
I'm pretty sure. There's always a vocal component. Yeah.
Fireball.
Did I send you what I thought? Hold on. Here. I'll send you this. Huh?
Conch, Lion, Trisheni are all right up on it.
Yeah.
These guys both made noise. These guys both spoke. I loaded my crossbow.
Okay, it's going to not provoke. It's going to attempt to just push through you. I need the lion, Conch, and Trisheni to roll a athletics check against the purple worm. Ooh, Jesus fucking Christ!
Holy shit. Okay. Nat 20 for a 21.
Oh, I'm rolling.
Oh, not you.
It's like
Lion.
Lion.
Lion? Do I do
Athletics.
lion stats?
Athletics check. Yeah, at lion stats. Yes.
Sweet.
Strength, if it has athletics too.
Let me see if it has athletics.
If it doesn't and you do, you can still add your proficiency.
I do not.
Okay.
Cool. Not great.
Okay, it rolled a 26 on
Yep.
its athletics, so it pushes through all of you.
just go under you.
No, it's staying on land as it pushes through you, as it kind of like does the worm, as it were. And these guys are just flying above it. But we'll just
Attack of opportunity.
it doesn't exit any of their threatened squares. It just pushes them aside, and is going to.
It also moves at half speed,
Yeah.
plus
Yep.
a opposed movement.
Yeah, I
is
mean it
half
has
speed, so
insane speed.
right,
So,
but it's at like
still-
quarter speed, pushing through us.
that's correct. So it would moves as much as it can.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to. What did you do last turn?
I slowed it.
Is there a vocal component to slow?
Oh, I believe so.
I'm just going to see if it's
Yeah,
slow
it
enough.
is.
Hey.
Yeah, there's very
It's
few
minus
spells.
5.
that do not.
Okay, it's going to go for the big thing that's making the most noise that's near it, which is you.
No!
Sorry.
Wait, why?
Because you're the big thing and you make the most noise.
But I haven't roared.
It's already
But
eaten
it
the
has
other thing.
disadvantage.
You make
from,
you're the heaviest, so you
Right.
make most
It has
vibrations.
disadvantage from Tweg.
It does have
Distracting it.
disadvantage against you.
Yeah, but I have like a 12 AC.
It will be its tail stinger attack.
Oh, wonderful.
But
That's
that's
a
the,
natural 20.
But that's the only thing it can
Oh,
do.
it's disadvantage.
Hold on.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it can only do one attack.
To a natural 1! Wow! So it actually is going to sting one of the amphitheaters in the air. As
That's gonna
it's
kill it. Any of those are dead.
it doesn't matter how much. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm going
Just,
to roll
it's
it.
for funsies, you know? Like, just knowing.
Just the amount of. You just want to know the amount of poison it's gonna dump into it. You know.
Yeah.
Does it like explode?
That's 5 6s.
Inject more poison than it can hold.
Just even with that, without the Constitution saving throw, it's still dead. So you can get rid
Roll a
of
d6.
this one. It's this one on top.
What
Number 4. Yeah.
Number,
Number 4.
fuck, that was the only one that hadn't.
That's why I got stung, because it was slow.
Yeah, because it couldn't dodge out of the way fast enough, so
Yeah.
it got.
Bollocks. Alright.
But hey, one less enemy.
Yeah, just with the amounts, he'd only done 5.
Is that its turn?
D6.
That is its turn.
Wisdom
guys.
saving
Wisdom.
throw.
Wisdom saving throw to see if it resists slow.
Poison everywhere.
That is a 12.
Yes, he's still slowed, guys.
No, I'm sorry. It's +4. It has proficiency, so that is a 17. Wait.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yep. Saving throws, wisdom +4.
Yep.
It is counting its -1 to wisdom because its challenge rating is so high that it has a +5 proficiency.
So it's a 17 total.
17 total. It saves.
It saves. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
That's how the stat blocks work, right? You go to the saving throw, not the stat first, if it has a saving throw proficiency.
You go to the saving throw specifically.
Yes. Yep. That's what I thought. Just double checking. Great. Awesome. Guys. That's its turn.
We're still alive.
Trisheni, you're up.
Okay.
In order to gut punch it, we have to do somewhere in the 30s. Just throwing it out there, because I did like 29
You
damage.
did 24.
I did
Total,
25.
right?
He did 25. So
And it still didn't work.
like high 20s, low 30s.
I
Like
did 7 points.
Total, correct?
yeah,
It has to be on a single turn.
on a single turn,
Not
like
a
one
round.
of us has to
I
do.
rolled really
One of
bad
us
on
has
fire.
One of us has to do like somewhere in the 30 range
All right.
of damage to it. At least I don't. It could be higher than that.
Let me just double check. Yes.
Favorite.
Stupid braids. All right. Great.
I'm ready.
So I pluck a single gray hair out of the top of my head. I turn it at the 3rd level. Shadow Blade. That's my bonus action. As my main action, I will attack using Green Flame Blade. So that if it hits, it'll jump to another
It
creature,
will because
and then I will
it's
hit
so
it,
big it takes up spheres.
and then I will hit it with Shadow Blade for my 2nd attack. Because I am a blade dancer and I can do that now.
Yes, you can do that. You can do
can.
all of that. That's correct. That means because you're casting Shadow Blade at a higher level, it does extra
It's
psychic damage when
extra psychic damage, and since it is dim light in here, I have advantage on the attacks
it is dim light.
for
With
that.
that blade.
Someone has the lantern out, right?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening?
Revik had it. He got
Revik
swallowed.
had it, he got swallowed.
So it's pitch black in
Cole
here
actually
now.
can't see.
Well, wait, didn't you have some light?
Last we had
Get the
talked about
ball.
it, listening to it, I had the lamp.
I thought
Yeah,
Cole.
Oh.
nobody talked about handing me a lamp.
Oh, okay,
No,
so
yeah.
then
I'm like, I thought Cole had the
I was like, whoa, we have to read you so much.
Last recording today.
I handed
Last person who
Revik.
had the
I
lamp
handed
was
Revik
me.
the.
I do kind of wish that I had the lamp. That would have been amazing.
Nope, bye.
And you
I think I
have-
handed you my light spheres.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what that
you have the
was.
light sphere.
That's what that was. Yeah, you had a light sphere. Yeah, so you have the lamp.
And the lamp gives off how
granted-
much?
a bullet.
Lamp.
Granted,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
bullseye lantern, so if you would have gone up into the rope trick, it would be completely dark in here. But you were like, as you turned to be like, okay, I guess I will do this.
Yeah.
Because, I guess I have this as my responsibility.
So, wielding Nostara Prancer.
Yep.
I just imagine, like, with his athletics roll, it was like the comic things where they're trying to climb up and they're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Argus, can you please tell me the specifics of bullseye lantern? I want to know the distance that is bright and the distance that is dim.
Yeah, because I need to know.
Because that matters whether she is within dim light.
I don't know where that is.
I'm looking it up right now.
You should just be able to Google bullseye lantern 5e and it should pop up.
It's like I go to the internet.
60-foot cone of dim light.
Fantastic, I can see.
It's all dim? It's not, none of it's bright?
No, bright light, 60-foot cone. Dim light,
An
additional.
60-foot cone, so it's
Okay,
120
so-
feet.
I'm good because
So-
I'm. Yeah.
60 feet would be...
It's a cone though, so it's.
Yeah, I understand. But it's still, the center of the cone is still
Yeah.
60 feet.
Yep.
So which makes it 12, so there's a foot of bright
You have
light.
your cone thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, here. See if she's within the bright light.
Well, even if it's dim light, I can see.
It's not that, it's whether it does
Your
extra damage.
your psychic blade.
Right.
So
but-
if he's shining it like directly at the thing, she's within that.
The brightness.
The bright.
So it's
if
not
I,
dim light.
but I can move around and I can get advantage.
If you want to move.
Yeah.
That's
You'd have
I'll
to
just
go like up
circle.
against the wall.
Yeah, I'll just circle up against the wall
Between
and move around.
Safka and-
I
I mean,
should
if
have
you get
movement.
behind it, it blocks light. So if you want to go just behind it, you can.
I'll just
Or
go,
yeah, you could have gone around this way.
Yeah. But I'll
Okay.
go around this way because then I won't provoke.
Okay, granted, this is difficult terrain.
I
No,
have
if she goes
45.
around this side of it, though.
Yeah, she can do that.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, so we'll put you here because you can go actually anywhere because you're 45. Yeah, where do you want to be, babe?
You're gonna get.
That's
That good?
yeah. Let me get flanking with Sofka, please, because that will help for
So
the
right,
Ostara Prancer
So right
attack. Yeah, move over one square there.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Yep.
Because those guys are up, they don't get an opportunity on me.
This is actually taking up these spaces.
Yeah, so.
There you go.
Yep.
Because gargantuan creatures are huge on the map.
All right, so
Well, they're not huge. They're gargantuan.
Guardian.
for the Ostara, that is dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Great. All right, so.
Bum, 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 bum.
So the creature that I'm going to cause the fire to jump to, which one looks the worst?
2 or 4.
Amphitheater 4 was the one that was killed. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, 2 or 3. Sorry. No, 2 flew after Argus.
Yeah.
So this is 4, 3, and 5.
Yeah, so you can either be 3 or 5.
Which one looks
Of
worse?
3 or 5,
Both are 5 feet from the one.
3 looks worse.
We'll go for 3. Yep, and that's
Okay.
also mirror. So for the worm, the worm
This
takes
is round 3, right?
Yep.
the worm takes 14 points. One is 5 points of fire and 8 points of slashing.
You got it.
The
Amphitheater number 3 takes
The 5.
5.
hold on. The Umphateer takes 12 fire.
Okay. It is really fucked up. It's not going.
And then
Shadow
Shadowblade.
Blade.
That was 14 before.
So then 23 to hit.
The hits,
The
yeah.
worm. Great. And that's a 3rd level Shadowblade, so that's gonna be a little bit more damage. Oh, I need one more D8. D. Oh, there we go. I got it. Ah, 9 points of psychic damage.
9 points. For a total of only 23.
Okay. That one on the die really hurt.
That's critical. 2 ones.
I know.
Anything else? You done?
No, that's
your movement,
That's my bonus
and
action, movement, action. Yep.
Cole, you're up. Sofka, you're... Wait, no. I'm sorry. No, that's correct. Cole, you're up. Sofka, you're on deck. And then Revik.
Right. Cole is gonna.
Oh, I
Hold
will.
on, his-
Sorry, one thing. I will make Shakar kind of try to give the help
Action to who?
to Sofka.
You got it. You still in your line for?
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's gonna help you though. Got a little bird on your shoulder.
That B shape has saved your ass this battle from you being like permadead.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Can I ask, if that little thing is near me, do I get more hit points on her turn? Or is, on Sofka's turn?
Every turn.
At the end of her turn,
At the end of my turn.
whoever touches it first gets the healing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but it's
still
not
next to
every
me.
turn, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens every turn?
Yeah. On
Yeah.
The round,
For
at the end
a
of
round.
her turn,
Yeah. At the end of my.
whoever
so
touches it
the-
first
One turn per round.
gets it for the
There
round.
is new errata with it for when you should cut it off, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's one turn per
It
round.
refreshes once per round.
Got it. So every time, right. So on Sofka's turn, you will gain more healing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Whoever touches it first after her turn gets it for the round.
Yeah. Which is why Healing Spirit is such a great out of combat heal. You just kind of like all around the rosemary plant, like into. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
I
great
can
in
do
combat
that.
too. Yeah. You just kind of like all around the maypole, kind of like
'Cause-
daisy chain into it, and you can gain a shit ton of healing within 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Because she can move it wherever she wants. So
Yeah,
if,
because
like,
it's still sitting next to me at the moment. So
Yep.
if it's still there.
at the
Yeah,
end of
is
her
it a
turn, you get, unless
Highly
she moves
underrated
it,
healing spell.
you get the healing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So Cole's gonna hold his hand and go, fuck, I need to do something, and he's gonna feel a surge of power come building up in his arm and shoot out. 3rd level Chaos Bolt.
Ooh, yeah. Sorcerer spell?
Yes.
Yeah. Please, thank you.
So that is 2d8 plus 3d6.
2d8 plus 3d6. You got it. That's a decent amount of damage. And if you get like double numbers, it keeps going, right?
Yeah, I can jump it to 30 feet to another creature, but I have to. Oh wait, I have to do a. Hold on, before I do that, make see if I hit it first.
Yes, please do that.
I'm so used to doing bard shit where I don't do it. 20.
That hits.
20.
Yes, that hits. Yes.
Okay.
So this black kind of like oil slick. You know how oil looks in light? How it kind of has that rainbow effect to it.
Iridescent.
It's kind of like that iridescent kind of rainbow effect, but it's jagged and pointed like lightning bolts as it just streaks across it and just strikes this thing in the side of the face.
So I mean, they're two sides of the same
It has like a
fucking
red
coin
tint
here.
to it, very similar.
I
to
choose
Cold
between
War.
lightning and thunder.
Just pick one.
Screw it, let's do lightning.
Okay.
And that'll be 23 points.
23 points of damage. Did you get any doubles?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Double creature.
Yeah, but it's
Oh, that's
8s.
the D8s.
It's got to be the D8s.
23 points of damage.
Change my pants, guys.
Yes, chug it at the table. That's what we're doing. Did you wet your pants on me?
The worm's so scary.
Oh, baby.
Sofka, fucking kill this piece of shit.
Okay.
So a total of 23, you said?
23.
Okay.
Inspiration to Sofka.
Not enough.
It's a D8.
Great. Cole, then that's the end of your turn, unless you
Yep.
would like to move.
No, I don't plan on. Cole's not getting any closer than that thing.
I'm keeping this rope
Sofka,
trick
you're up.
right on my back.
Revik,
Okay.
you're on deck. You okay, babe? You have enough paper towels?
Yeah, well, I'm fine. I caught most of it. so
Oh my god.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point, guys. It just doesn't matter. Aw, it's all right. I mean, I'm at home, so it's okay.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So we'll get
It's
like
the
here.
best
Change your
case
pants. That's right.
Okay, so I guess I'll just attack with my little lion.
scenario. Yeah, and Shikar's giving you the help action.
Oh, thank you, Shikar.
Oh,
And you also have a D8 of inspiration if you need it too.
And then you get healed.
Yeah.
Who was the actor that played the Cowardly Lion in the original Wizard of Oz?
I don't know his name. Is that true?
Okay, so that is
Played that part that I
a
helped her out of the pig pen early on. That's all I know.
Exactly.
that is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Yay!
You finally hit.
I know.
Irving Lairheim.
And then that's a
Lairheim?
Irving.
Irving Lairheim.
12 points of slashing
Burnt.
damage.
12 points of slashing damage. All of it goes through.
Yay.
Just so you guys know, it's taken 72 points of damage this round. Just this round.
And it's looking okay, right?
It's
It's
looking
alright.
fine. It's looking fine. That's great. And then I'm going to.
It's looking bloody. How about that? Look at that.
About halfway there.
Woo! Okay, so I'm going to, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to regain 3d8 in my wild shape form.
Oh, you're gonna use some spell slots to
Yeah, I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot because I'm looking rough
You got it.
and I'm scared.
Okay. Anything else, Sokka? Or are you done?
No, and then I'll do the healing.
Thank you.
Great.
Much appreciated.
You guys do all those calculations then, and then Revik. So it will be your turn at the top of your turn because of the way
So
I
that
messed it up.
is
We'll just
5
keep
points.
doing
Sorry.
your acid damage then. That is
Your 5 come back.
your 5. Yes, they do. God, that's helpful.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm just letting it go nice.
That's at least helpful.
Ooh, it's a lot of 6s.
Yeah.
Does he save against that, or does it just
No,
do
it just happens because he's in the stomach acid.
Sure.
That is 26 points of acid damage. Are you still up?
Yes.
Woo!
21, right?
Oh, chunky boy.
Yeah.
You got it. It's your turn.
Okay, this is probably it for me. If I don't get out now, this turn. So I'm going to action surge, and I'm just.
Well, you take all your
around.
actions first, but yeah.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, I'm going to wail on this thing.
Okay. So you're essentially going to take 4 attacks at disadvantage on this thing.
Yes.
And I'll ask you about bonus actions if you want to, because you can, as a bonus action, use some of your techniques if you need to, right? Or did any of them take bonus actions? Or? Okay.
No, none of them reference bonus
I
actions.
think on his action he can choose whether he uses it or not.
Oh, I understand.
As part of the attack.
Right, and you already used your second win, so that's all you got, right?
Yeah, I'll let that one go.
Superiority?
Yeah, I'm not going to really have much of a chance. So right now that's a 13.
Okay.
17.
Just misses.
So that's 18.
That hits.
Okay. Uh, 13 damage.
13 damage, not bad. Okay, so just keep track of how much damage you're doing in a single turn.
Are you writing it down?
I'm writing it down.
Thank you. Wow, I got.
We're here to help each other.
Secretaries are here. So that's 12. You precision. 18.
That just hits.
Uh, 10 damage.
Okay, that brings it to 23 total, right?
Yep.
What do I have? 1 attack left?
Yeah.
Bated breath.
So that'll be 17
No matter what it hits, because you get a 1.
precision.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8. So.
Ooh, yeah, it hits. Yeah.
Yep. 7 damage.
30.
7 damage. Yep.
That's
So it
30
has to
total
roll
points.
a con save or it regurgitates you. Over
why it would want
100
to.
damage has been done to this thing in a single turn.
And it's
In a single
it's
round.
just bloody.
In a single round.
Did you just,
It has a plus 11 to con saves.
did you just roll a...
It rolled a 3, which brings it to a 14, which is not enough to save for this Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
So at the end of that turn, it regurgitates all swallowed creatures. So you still have a bonus action that you want to do, or unless you want to end your turn now.
So he spat out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly that bonus action would be. Like,
Unless you don't, if you don't have anything that does bonus action. I mean, second wind was your thing. So
If he
it's
was
not-
spat out, would be prone, and then he could have movement now.
No, it's at the end of the turn.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah, it says specifically at the end of the turn. So once you're spat out, you are prone on the ground, but you're no longer in the creature anymore. Great. So, yes, it says it must succeed on the Constitution saving throw on that turn, and at the end of that turn, will regurgitate all swallowed creatures which fall prone in a space within 10 feet of the worm. So you, Gar, barfed up as you can see its whole form undulate and do that kind of like dog like thing where that wave kind of goes around their body. And it just
noises.
oh, poor. And you end up prone right about right there. Yeah. Let's just see. Actually you end up 10 feet away from it, so you're not within striking range of it.
Yay.
You're prone and you're no longer being eaten alive by acid. Nicely done. Well done. Nice use of action surge and precision. That really helped. You were like, this is it, or I'm going to fucking die. Nicely done. Great. That's the end of your turn, Revik. Or Revik. Sorry, I have someone else in my campaign called Rivek, so it's complicated.
I don't think he minds.
No. Now it's the Unfipter's turns. We're going to do the one that's near you, Trisheni.
Okay.
It is going to attack you for sure. It's no longer slowed.
None of them are slowed.
No, nobody's slowed anymore.
Nobody is slowed anymore.
No major stuff.
That is a bullshit. So it does not hit.
Dodge all the way.
That is a 23 to hit.
Shield, motherfucker.
Oh, damn it! Just when I thought I had you. Okay.
Could you do that again in the accent?
Shield, motherfucker.
Fantastic.
That's
great.
That's the money right there.
Okay, that's its turn because it took its 2 attacks. The next one, Willow, you're going to get hit again. Well, let's see if you get hit or not.
Love the prediction here.
That's a miss for its bite attack. That's a miss for its stinger attack. And then the other one's going to attempt to bite and sting you. That's a miss for its bite attack. A natural 20 for its sting attack. Roll, please, a con save for me. You do take 12 points of piercing damage from just the piercing part.
So 12 plus. So 15. Will that save?
That's a save.
Okay.
So you're going to take half of this, but the dice are doubled.
All right, but I took 12 piercing.
You took 12 piercing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
So that's 66. God, with all the sixes, my God.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
24 points of poison damage.
Oh, I'm.
Is that halved?
That is not half, so 12.
Doesn't matter. I'm still on the ground.
Okay. Nice catch. Great. So it doesn't stop you from being poisoned. You are still poisoned.
I made my save.
No. From last time, remember you're poisoned for an hour?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why.
But yes, so Willow drops on the ground, unconscious. The healing spirit is still on her, so if you keep it there on your turn, it would bring her back up on that.
Is Healing Spirit a concentration spell?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, but I haven't been hit yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We saved him last round.
You did, thank you.
Speaking of which, have you been rolling concentration checks?
That's why.
Yeah,
we
but
were
I haven't
just-
been hit
Yeah.
since I cast Healing Spirit.
Oh, okay. You're right. Look at that. Might have to hit you now.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. It's not that smart.
It only had 1 attack, and we managed to make it miss him.
Right. But now it's no longer slow.
Right. Now it's not slow.
Yeah, which is great.
If there's
So the 2 more Amphitheaters still need to attack. One is attacking you, Argus. And the other is going to attack Conk, yes. Argus, that is a 16 to hit. I'm sorry, 17 to hit you. Misses. Okay. And then the one to hit Conk is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. So, well, 2 attacks. Sorry. So that would have been 19 to hit you for the poison sting.
That hits.
Okay. Roll con save. That is 10 points of piercing damage. Sorry, I keep forgetting to hit multi-attack. What?
At advantage.
Because it's
Poison.
poison.
That's correct.
What is that? 14.
That succeeds. So you'll take half of this poison damage.
Quarter.
Right. But you did
I got 12, right?
Yeah, 12 points of piercing damage. 13 halved to 6, halved to 3. What the fuck? Jesus,
Poison the dwarf.
Fucking dwarves.
We should have taken you on the drinking contest.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, yeah!
I know. Next city.
That is a 12. That the bite misses. The sting does not. Nothing happens because it doesn't. No, wait. The piercing damage.
Piercing does it.
My sister works at the bar.
It's only 5 points of piercing damage.
Disadvantage. No, he did attack. Never mind. 5, right?
Yep.
Done.
Okay.
That won't be hard.
Great. That's all the Amphitheaters' turn. Argus, you're up. Then Log, you're on deck. Then we're back to the top of the order with you.
All right. So, how to place this fireball?
Another fireball.
Can I get all of
because that one's in the air.
I could probably get all of them, but
30
this
foot
one.
diameter, correct?
20-foot diameter.
20 foot
Or
diameter.
radius, sorry, 20-foot radius.
So 40 foot diameter.
But, I mean, if he centers it against the ceiling,
I know,
it's like
I know.
a 20-foot down.
I know, but it's an arc
Right.
because it's a dome.
Sure.
So
But it should probably be able to get.
40 foot diameter, correct?
40
Which
foot
makes it
diameter.
at
Yes.
8 inches.
8-inch diameter.
Here's what I'll say. You can either get these 3 or these 3. You have to choose. Just because this is almost entirely, and you're going to have to put it up if you don't want it to hit any of the creatures. Any of your allies.
So you said these 3 or these 3?
Yep.
Yeah, either 2 on the
This one or
tears
this
and the
one.
purple worm. That's how you can do it.
You're going to
gotta
hit
pick
these
which one.
2, but this one or this one.
I want
These
this
3
one.
or these 3.
I want the
So
one that's
these
hitting
3.
me more.
Okay, you got it. Okay, dexterity saving throws for number, I believe this is 5, 3, and the purple one.
Correct.
That's a success for it rolled super high for number 5. Number 3, it didn't roll as high, but let's see. That is a 15.
That's my spell.
Okay, so that saves as well, and the purple worm. Total utter failure. It got a 2.
Okay, that's 32.
32
Damage.
points of damage. It
16, 16, 32.
Got it. 16, 16, 32. This is still 134 damage this round against the purple worm guys. Oof. It's still... it's not looking
It's
great.
bloody.
But yeah,
It's still just bloody.
nicely done. Okay, and 16 damage to number 5 and number 3, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Number 3 is gone. Disintegrates. Just turns into a clump of ash and falls to the ground.
Okay. And then I'm gonna spiritual weapon attack that one.
1 on the ground.
Yeah.
1.
It looks like it's on death's door.
I didn't roll. It's 14 to hit.
Does not hit, unfortunately. It just misses. It does another barrel roll.
Okay.
Okay, Log, you're up. Then Willow.
All right, I'm going to use my action to cast Inflict Wounds through Tweg.
Oh shit! Because you can do that.
Nice.
And do I get advantage? Do I get any flanking bonus? Does Tweg get flanking?
No, because
Doesn't-
the help from Shikaro's already been used.
Right, but
He just
Twig
means
hasn't
like
been
if it's
used
on
yet.
top of him. and
No,
we're-
essentially because it's on top, you'd have to have a creature
Right.
that's 3-dimensionally under it for you to gain flanking.
Right.
And essentially, I'm not sure if familiars can gain flanking from spell attacks, even though you can cast a spell through via touch.
I think
I'm of a mind to just allow you to do this, even though familiars can't attack, because that's fucking cool. As it just crawls under one of its plates and just goes and just spreads this black ichor across its underside. That's awesome. So I'm gonna say you don't use any of Tweg's stats for this. You're gonna use your spell attack for this.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's how
just a conduit for which you're casting the
Right.
spell. I don't see why not. Sure, this sounds fucking cool.
So
It's
wait,
too dope for me to say no.
So I do
yeah.
get advantage? Is what you're saying?
No. You don't get advantage because there's no creature under it. I'm saying that you get to cast the fucking spell. That's what I'm.
Well, the rules say I do.
Oh. That's just because it specifically says familiars can't attack. That's why.
Yeah.
Natural 20. So you're gonna double all of those
What
dice.
Get
level
it.
inflict wounds did you do?
Well, it's just one, but I mean, so it's
He only has
He's a warlock.
third level
He
spells.
only has-
So, yeah.
so it would be
It's
3d10. So now I need
60 10.
So can I borrow 2 d10s?
Yeah, here I'll give you some. I was gonna give you my metal ones, but
Thank you.
no DM dice.
No, that's tainted.
Yeah, that's 6.
Tainted dice.
Not bad.
0s or 10.
This one's cocked. Okay. So
What a badass move. What a
41.
dope- 41 points of damage.
Hell yeah, Log.
That away log.
Yeah.
So this is still the end of the third round, right?
Yes.
So 175 damage this
In
round.
one
guys.
round.
It is
Yes.
it is on death's door.
Yes. And so now I will have Tweg just keep distracting him with Tweg's turn because that was my action.
I understand.
Bonus
I'm inclined.
action.
Okay.
bonus action.
I'm
power
inclined to say that if you cast a spell through the familiar, that's gotta be its action. That's gotta be its action. Come on. I mean, like, someone back me up here. That's gotta be a thing here.
That's on you.
I don't know what we'll say.
I mean, the only
Good
thing
thing
that
is your action economy, but fuck.
right. So then he still has his whole turn left because that was just my turn. That was my
All
action.
right, fine. You win this one. You bad boy. All right,
I
fine.
needed a nat 20 at some point in time during.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, great. That was amazing. That was an insane amount of damage. Great. It is on death's door. Log, it's the end of your turn. Willow, it is your turn.
It must use its reaction to deliver that touch spell, but you still have your action.
Right.
Right. So it has to use it. It gets reactions.
It
Well, it can't do
It,
anything.
it
with its
acts
reaction.
independently, so
Yeah.
it has its whole action economy.
Right. It just can't do anything with it.
Right.
can't-
It
yeah.
can only use its action and its
It
movement.
can't use its action to attack.
Yeah, it just doesn't
Right,
have anything
it
that
has
uses
dash
bonus
or
action
health.
economy.
Correct.
And the only thing that uses its reaction is the
this.
spell.
Yeah,
Correct.
so
Yeah.
you
Okay.
have your full twig.
Well done, well done, well done, well done, both of you fucking familiar owners. Nicely done. Okay, very, very well done. Nice move. Fuck me sideways. Great. So it is now at the top of the order. Willow, it's back to you. You are prone. Would you like to use half of your movement to stand up?
I'm unconscious.
She's
I'm
dead.
Oh,
down.
that's right. You're down, down.
I'm
saving
down,
throw.
down.
She doesn't get healed yet, does she?
Not until his turn.
So roll death saving throw for me, please.
Do I have to do it at disadvantage?
No,
Nope.
you just a straight roll whatever number it shows.
16.
16. That's a
That's
success.
success.
Go ahead and mark that down as a success.
It's 3 of whichever first is whether you live or die.
Oh, okay.
Natural
Basically
20
it's
means you
same as
automatically
the
come up with 1 hit
Ah.
point. You come back to consciousness. Natural 1 is 2 fails.
Yeah, those suck.
Yeah.
Those always
So that's Willow's turn.
really
Zemdak, it's your turn.
Yeah.
By the way, saving throws happen at the top of your turn, which means if you roll a natural 20 and you come back to consciousness, you still have your whole turn. What'd you get, Zemdak?
Pew pew.
Pew, pew.
Does a 17 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. So 1 hit, 1 miss. 7 magical piercing damage.
It just had 1 hit point. It's still up.
Conks up.
Come on,
Conk.
Conk smash. Yes. It's a 19 on the die.
Oh, that'll hit. I just got 1 hit point.
Well, but come on.
Go
you
ahead,
gotta know.
roll it.
How does Conk?
I mean, he's just got it.
How does
He's
Conk
like
kill the cock?
How
He's
does Conk
an 8,
describe
right?
the
So he
device?
just like
Was-
monkey pounds on this thing.
Okay, what's the damage? I just want to know.
I love that Conk has the killing blow.
Yeah.
6 plus
Adam's
2,
gotten a
8
lot.
total
8
force
points.
damage.
Conk, please describe the demise of this purple worm.
He just jumps a little bit, and both fists come down right onto one of its segments, and just and it ripples. The force damage just ripples through the.
You got it. Conk jumps up, hits one of its spines, drives its spines into its actual form as it goes, and the blood starts gushing out from that area as it starts to writhe and bashing up against the sides of the triway until it eventually squirms and worms and lays down. Yeah, gone. No longer moving. Does not end the combat, however,
No,
as
we
the
still have the
Amphitheaters are still
amphitheaters.
swarming the area.
Just feels
The
better.
purple worm can't take its turn. I wanted it to do one last thing. Okay, Trisheni, you're up.
All right. So how high in the air is this?
He's
Same
15
height.
It's 15 feet. in the air.
15
It's
feet
just as
and
it
like
is.
on that wall
On
there?
Willow
He's kind of
Square.
like grasping the wall, but he's flying and grasping and flying and grasping. He jumps off, attacks, then grabs on the back of
Okay.
the wall.
All right.
Just because I didn't have another thing to put him.
Sure. I'm going to do probably magnify gravity, just because
Sploof. Except he's
10
right
foot-
above Willow, right?
10-foot radius sphere. If they're 15 feet up, it's fine because she's down. So I'll get all 3 of these guys.
Yeah, but does it
10-foot
slamming into the
radius.
ground hurt her?
But magnify gravity speed is halved until if it becomes a corpse, then it becomes an object, which would mean that nothing would move.
still succumbs to gravity.
I mean, you're
but
you're
it's
catapulting this.
It's a
thing, right?
10-foot sphere. You can't get this guy. You can only get
Right.
These two.
She was talking about these two.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering is if she slams it into the ground, if it's above Willow,
We'll find out.
it's going to slam into Willow.
We'll find
Willow
out.
won't notice.
No, but
I
it
want
could
you to
still
die.
take.
Get hit
damage.
with that, it's 2 damage.
No. It's only if it's a melee attack.
Oh, okay.
If you take any damage, you automatically fail a death saving.
Never mind.
Okay.
I will
Only
cast
a
it.
melee attack does this.
Only melee attack counts as a critical hit if it hits,
Perfect.
which then does 2.
Never mind. I'll cast it just in between these two, the one that's on the ground and the one
You're
that's
gonna
up in
hit
the
Conk.
air. Is Conk okay with that?
He's only been hit once,
Okay.
so you do
I'm
you.
sorry. I just want to make sure that the one that's.
Wow,
He did
it's-
great this combat.
For
him.
That's like the most
He usually
piece
gets-
that Conk has ever
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
He usually gets
Let him
torn
through
up.
combat,
You
but
can
if-
totally do that. Yep.
Conk needs a medal.
Actually,
Just
I'm
enamel
sorry.
it.
I'm gonna just
That's all
save
you
that
have to
spell
do.
slot and actually run over to this guy that's on the ground, and I'll
I see
flank
your
with Conk.
arm. That's all I see on the.
I'll try flanking with Conk as
Let
much
me
as
move.
I can.
I'll do it. Where do you
Okay.
want to go?
I just want to flank with Conk as much as I possibly can. I
Kinda-
don't know
You
how.
can't.
he's
You
kind
have
of-
to. You can't squeeze.
Okay.
I mean, like you can, but it doesn't. This doesn't count as a space. So
Okay.
that's as much as you can do, and this is difficult terrain.
All right. That's fine. I'm still gonna use the Shadow Blade as my attack, and then cast Firebolt as the second attack.
Okay, that'll be at
This
disadvantage because you are engaged in melee.
That's okay.
Well, it depends if she
If I
first attack
first-
kills
If
that
she
thing.
kills Yeah.
That's sure. Okay, roll your attack.
And since it's Shadow Blade and Dim Light at that point,
Yep.
advantage. Ooh, garbage though. 14 to hit.
Misses. Just misses. It had 2 hit points too.
All right. I missed that one. I changed my strategy and then just
Star Prancer?
yeah, a Star Prancer.
Because she can offhand attack. If she
A Star Prancer is not an offhand weapon.
No, it's not. It's not that because now I'm a 6th level blade dancer.
Oh, you
I
just
can
take
use
your
extra.
second attack. I
second
understand.
attack.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
She gets extra attack, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And because of what she has, she can cast a cantrip as well as
Yeah.
Now
Right.
I understand what you do.
Yeah. So that's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
I mean, there isn't another creature within 5 feet of it that I would want
There
to
is
hit.
not. No.
So
But
I'm not
just
going to
roll
even
your
bother
damage.
with that. I'm just going to. Yeah, it's 9 damage.
Great. You
Plus 4.
cut its head off. And it's gone.
Yeah.
Great.
That's
Fucking survive.
that's my turn, and I'll just kind of try to like protect her as much as I can. For
Let me do it. Because you block the camera when you do that. Just tell me what it is that you want me to do.
can you move Shakar then to still? Actually,
No.
you're yeah, he's still gonna help you, Sofka.
Why? I can't really get to anyone.
Where's off
Like, I can't really. No, I just can't really jump.
So,
Oh, because they're all in the air.
Yeah, they're all in the air. So the one I was going to attack was.
Don't help me, I'm useless. Sound like Eeyore.
I'll distract.
From-
Oh, there's Argus. Yeah,
Donkey, man.
I'll help. I'll help Argus.
Okay, helping Argus.
Shakar's gonna help Argus.
Okay. Anything else? Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Trisheni, that's the end of your turn then. We're at Cole, then Sofka.
Cole, we did it!
Yes! Cole is going to actually move closer now to one of those things now that that thing's down. And firebolt at the one directly above him right there.
You got it.
I like your style.
Natural 1.
Yep.
Argus.
Please roll your damage.
Argus, well, it's ranged, so it downrange,
no,
right?
but I have an idea.
Why can't I fail now? Oh,
How much damage?
17.
17 points of damage. So you, like, you know, you get your arms ready and you're like cast your firebolt spell, but it comes out of the other hand, not the hand that you and, you're like, and it just like shotgun shots like Argus right in the kidney. Ah! And you take 17 points of fire damage.
That's all right.
Feels good.
I can at least start going.
Does it hit my arm? I can't feel, so I don't even know.
Sure, probably like half hit your arm, half hit
It's
your
like
kidney.
your
and it's
arm's like,
Oh, that's on fire.
nice.
I smell cooked veal. It smells really good.
He's like,
Do we still have some of that boar, guys? Great. Cole, anything else then?
I will also use a first level healing word on Willow.
Right, because cantrips you can cast a spell. Yep. Okay. Go ahead and roll that healing.
9 points back.
You come back to consciousness with 9 points of hit points. You are still prone, but
Yeah.
on your turn you can stand up, and you no longer have to make death saving throws.
Good, 'cause I feel like crap.
And
Great.
Sophia's turn's coming up. So
Yep, Soph is up next
yeah.
now.
Well, I was thinking of maybe going over to Revik. How many hit points do you have?
9.
9.
Oh yeah.
No.
She has
No,
9.
I now have more than Revik.
I have 19 and 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so go ahead, heal Willow then, those 2d6.
Okay.
I have gobs of hit points. That's
Okay, so
That's the
that's
thing.
7 more.
7.
Okay.
Is there a bonus on that?
No,
No.
it's just stays.
Just the dice.
It just stays.
Hey,
It's still there.
not dead.
And then
unconscious.
let me see. I don't know if this would.
Kind of fits.
Can I jump up and try to catch one like a cat would?
There is a jump calculator, actually.
There is.
There is a jump calculator. 5e jump calculator.
High jump. When you make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, so that would be
If you move at least 10 foot in the run up. Right?
Yeah.
So you got so you could cat jump.
cat jump. So
It's strength modifier plus 3
Okay.
feet
How,
into the air.
how tall is the lion?
the lion is.
I'm guessing like what, 3.5 feet tall?
Oh,
No.
like are you
Oh,
talking
lion?
length of the
I'm
line?
talking like its head, but
Like
it's
its
standing on all
shoulder?
fours.
I know, but it's,
like
gonna
4
jump.
feet.
Like
4,
it's
5.
gonna leap up.
No, that's just not how the mechanics of the game work.
But cats, they're long.
It is a saber-toothed tiger, right? Not just a lion.
We'll say,
Yeah.
how about we'll split the difference? We'll call it 4.5 feet. Okay.
Okay, plus so 3 feet. So
And
that-
what's your
No,
what's your
it's
strength score?
strength score.
What's your strength
plus
score?
3 feet.
As of the lion. What's the strength score? of
4?
No,
no,
the
it's
strength
actual
score,
score.
not the
Oh,
modifier.
then 18.
18.
21 feet is how high it can jump if it has a run up.
Your high jump is 7 feet off the ground. When you have a running start, it's 9 feet horizontally. High jump is 3.5 feet off the ground. Without a running start, I'm sorry. With a running start, you can jump 7 feet off the ground.
That's not what the book says.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Really?
The book says 3 plus your strength. Oh, it is modifier. Sorry. Yeah. So 3 plus your modifier.
So 7.
But then you're
7
still
feet off the ground.
able to reach, right?
So you could
With the
reach
5
something
feet.
that's 10 feet in the air, but not 15. You could attempt to jump off of somebody, make an athletics check, and
Jump
then
off of unconscious.
Worm. Why don't
Oh,
you jump off the
there's
worm?
body.
Yeah, can I jump off the
Parkour.
worm body?
on this guy.
No, yeah,
Off the
On the
worm.
worm.
Yeah, off the worm
onto that guy.
Which one? This one or
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
absolutely.
Like
okay,
this
one.
I'll say
Ramp
yeah.
up the worm and
I'll
try
say
to
go
stab
ahead and
it.
roll an acrobatics check for the
For the lion.
For the tiger.
No.
Because it's a cat.
Yeah, I feel like a
Spare me.
That is a 19 on the die, so
Plus your dexterity
dexterity, so 21.
21. Yeah, you absolutely do it. You cat's grace.
Okay,
Jump
so
out
now
to body the worm.
claws.
You don't have a pounce, right?
So I do have pounce.
So you get the extra bit to it.
So
it
it
has to
must
roll like a strength save, or if it's
Yeah.
not prone, which means
Yeah.
it falls 10 feet, which means it would go to the ground.
yes. So that is a 17 to hit. Oh
That
no,
hits.
18 to hit.
That hits. That hits.
Sweet.
And this is Amphitheater number 2.
Correct. Yep.
So it takes
2 and
it takes 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. You do, and it needs to roll strength saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Natural 20.
Oh, well, good for it. Congratulations.
You're swinging from it. It's
But the cool thing is that even though you fall, you, like a cat, land on all fours.
Honestly, I was picturing him like when you see a cat like hanging from the ceiling because it's like screwed up the curtain.
Hang in there.
Hang in there, baby.
I recognize that.
Oh no! Yeah, you're like. Roll some saving throw.
Do you want me to?
It's up to you.
No, I'm
Okay. It would have been pretty great. Okay, cool. That's it then, Sokka? Okay.
And you already got the heals, so we're good.
Revik, your turn. And then the Amphitheres, and then Argus.
Big Worm is dead.
You can use
I'd
half
like
a
to-
movement to stand up.
Yep, I will do that. I'd like to throw one of my axes. at one
Oh,
of
your
those
hand
things.
axes?
Yes.
At which one?
Closest one.
Okay, you got it. Number 5.
2, 5, and 6 are still up.
Yes.
Natural 1.
Please roll your damage.
I'm still
11
prone.
damage.
11 points of damage. You lob this axe up, and it just misses the Amphitheres, but comes lazing down in a lazy parabola, just arcing, and just hits you right in the clavicle hole for 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Some karma.
a little bit, yeah. Still maybe more than 11.
You guys, the worm didn't eat us. Please don't kill each other.
How many times has this happened twice in this one round?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry. No, you're good.
Just think of the gems.
That was your first attack.
Just think of the gems.
Would you like to do it again?
Yeah, Revik's like, gonna make that noise when he sees that.
He's like, ooh. Are you
Yeah,
close
try
enough to
again.
pull it out of his shoulder?
Well, it's a miss, but so that's 10.
10.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, 13.
13. It just goes wide and then just lodges itself into the top of the triway, into the stonework. So you'll have to go get that.
Work for a thrown weapon
What maneuver are you speaking of?
or precision? Hold on a second, I've got it
Precision?
right here. I've got all the mechanics.
It should say if it says attack, then it would. If it says
Yeah,
melee
it would-
attack,
Nope, it does not say that. It says a weapon attack.
so
So
that
then it
counts.
can-
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can.
absolutely do that if you like.
So I'll give it a shot. I've got one die left in the fight.
Okay, it's your last superiority die.
Yeah. And that's an 8. So
Okay,
that's
that'll hit then.
21.
So at the last second, you adjust your aim.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the right die. So that'll be 8 damage.
8 points of damage to number 5. You got it. This is still round. This is round 4 now, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeez, we massacred that thing. That was like what? Over 200 points of damage?
In round 3, you did
In 4 damage?
175 points of damage.
Yeah.
You came in all
Hell,
fresh
we
and
did.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know? That's the thing.
The only question is who's going to wear its face?
Yeah. Maybe one half each side.
It's a pretty big face.
Great. Doesn't look
They
great.
could be,
Still
like,
active. Still up.
Okay.
Anything else, Revik, or is that your turn?
No. Sorry, I just take a quick look.
You
at
did use
what's
half
on
your
my-
movement already, so you have half movement because
Yeah.
you stood up.
I would like to move. Can I
Yeah.
move in
You
here
got 3 squares. in
somewhere?
Yep.
Right?
I,
You have 30 foot?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to present myself as a target,
So
so
you can
that
get
the
like
people
right
who are,
underneath this thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So that the people who are injured
Just
are
consider
less
him right
attractive
underneath
as
it, yeah.
targets.
Or
However you wanna
you can
do
go
it.
1 square in either direction.
Yeah,
past
just put
it,
him.
too.
Just put him wherever. It doesn't matter.
So
Yeah, I'll let you two and me will be in charge of doing the map, just so that the arms aren't blocking the camera.
sure.
Because otherwise, there's a
You just
whole
see person.
60
Yeah.
degrees where you just can't see camera.
I'll make sure I bring the laser pointers next time for
Yeah.
those of
I
us
do-
down here.
I have one if you want one. I have one if you want.
Okay.
You can pass that down.
It's purple.
Great. Revik, now that's your turn. It is now the Amphiptero's turn. Are you, if you'd like, you can use your bonus action to try to intimidate and like taunt these creatures. Is that something you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll try and taunt one of them.
Okay, cool.
Or intimidate.
I'll say that's an intimidation roll.
Gives a clang hammer against shield.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Where's my...
It would be charisma.
That's actually something I'm good at.
Here, use my chair.
That's why I give you
Space
this,
versus
so you can put them in
16.
the sheets. Yeah. What?
16.
16. Yeah, that'll work. These two are now like super focused on you. You're a big fucking target that's making a lot of noise. They're headed towards you.
Okay.
So speaking of which, both of those will make all 4 of their attacks on you.
Your turn refreshed, so you've got your 5 back.
Yep. Okay. The first one to attack, that is a 20 to hit with its bite attack. That is 8 points of piercing damage. Are you still up?
That 3 of that is negated, and the other 5 comes out of the temporary hit points.
That's correct. Just keep track of how many hit points. Oh, well, it's just then you're
That
just
was
back to
it.
nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just nothing. Great. Poison sting definitely hits with a 24. Oof. So you take. Oh, that went wild. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
So I take 3.
Take 3, correct? And roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
So I have special advantages when it comes to poison.
Because he's a construct, too.
Well, he's not considered a
Right,
construct, he's considered a humanoid. But yes,
So-
Warforged has it.
I get advantage on saves versus poisons, which I know what that is, but what does resistance
It means you
to
take
poison?
half damage to all poison damage.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
it's
same
just
as
like me.
dwarf stuff. So yes, so you will roll this Constitution saving throw at advantage,
So if you get it, it's
and you will take half of this damage regardless. If you save, you'll only take a quarter of the damage.
Awesome.
yeah.
Ugh. So that'll be
Con save.
Con save.
23.
That's a success. So you only take quarter of this damage here.
Nice try.
Still with these 6s though. So it's 10 total, minus to 5, so you take 2 points of poison damage. Wild. Okay. Now it's the other one's going to try to hit you. That is a miss for the bite attack.
Morning flare.
You want to do disadvantage on the stinger? Okay.
I got more left.
That's a miss on the stinger then. It was going to hit. Nice. All
Thank
right.
you.
So you're still up. Wild. Okay. So the last one then is going to attack.
Conk, Sofka, or maybe even Trisheni.
It's going to attack the closest creature. Let's see which one that is. It's going to be Sofka.
Oh, bummer.
You did just climb.
I know I did. I did just.
When it attacks, is it in his? Like you said, it's a swarm, right? So is it in his?
It's not a swarm. It can become a swarm.
Okay.
They more than like multiples of them can be in the same space.
Sure. My question is, when it comes down to attack
This
him.
guy's dead, isn't he? These aren't
No,
actually-
they're still fine.
Oh, okay.
Those two were the ones that just attacked.
Right.
You just stacked
Him.
them.
Oh, you just stacked them.
I stacked. I moved him from here over to here.
Yeah. What was your
When
question?
it attacks Sofka, does it drop down into the square next to him?
It goes 10 feet above it so it can reach. So
I know it has
doesn't
flyby. I'm wondering if it's within 5 feet of Conk, but it's not.
It
because
is
it's above
Well, it is diagonally, yes.
Okay.
Because it has to be diagonally within
5 feet
Sofka
of
to
Sofka.
hit. Yes.
Okay, so I'm
So-
within 5 feet. Conk is within 5 feet.
That's correct.
Okay.
Are you making me roll a disadvantage for this attack or no?
It's a sting. It's sting attack.
This is the bite.
Right. He's gonna burst on its sting attack.
Okay, so the bite hits.
Bummer. Oh, I have to roll concentration.
Nope.
Not yet.
Concentration
you just take
on the
5 points
healing-
of piercing damage.
On the healing spirit, he does.
Yeah, on the healing.
Oh
spirit.
yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a nat one.
No.
Healing spirit.
Healing spirit drops.
Rip. So long, friend.
That's fine.
So long.
We're all alive.
Okay. Are you making me roll
Yeah.
disadvantage
How
for
many?
this sting attack?
How many
Yes.
points
You and I are in the
of
same
piercing
thing.
damage? Five.
Worry about this worm, and then okay.
Okay, that is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that's still hits.
Still. because the lowest one was a 10.
That still hits.
Okay, so please roll a Constitution saving throw using the lion's stats, please. Unless you have proficiency in Constitution saving throws as a druid, in which you can add your proficiency. I believe that's how it works.
Yeah. So I have. That's a
17 on the die.
19.
Okay, yeah, you save. So you're going to take half of this poison damage.
Sweet.
Well, first you're going to take 7 points of piercing damage. And then, oh god, with these 6s. You're going to take 11 points of poison damage.
Is that halved? Already halved?
That is not already halved.
So
5.
5. 7 and 5, 12 on the second attack, right? So 19 total on that round?
You got it.
Okay.
Great. Is Lion form still up?
Yeah.
Woo! Chonky boy!
He's
All right.
Chonky.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
All right, that's all of the Amphipteris' turn. Argus, you're up.
Radiance
and then
of the
Log.
Dawn.
What?
Radiance of the Dawn.
Again? You can do it twice?
He's got 2 channel divinities now.
Okay, let's do the number 2 over here, boy. Woo. This is con save, correct?
Yeah.
It's a 15,
That's my spell.
so that saves. So 2 saves.
You got 5 and 6.
5 and 6, correct. That's a save. And that's a save. They're both 18 on the die, so all 3 of them.
11 halved.
So 5 points of damage to all of them.
That was really sad. I rolled a 3 and a 2 for my 2d10s.
And wasn't the 2d10s before, like, the 2 ones? No.
Those are my d8s.
Still.
Either way, it wasn't good.
I know.
Whoa, it's not responding.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Oh wait, no, it's the D that I was touching, and I'm not allowed to.
Don't touch the
the D, man.
He has an Excel spreadsheet, and
Sorry.
there's a column he can't.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
And if he touches it,
The
he
D
breaks
column fucks everything up, so
If he
Noelle made it
touches
so I couldn't touch the D by locking it.
So
So
on-
5 and 6 are still up.
it. Unfortunately, from a verbal standpoint, that sounds dirty.
Yeah.
But it's
like
incredibly not dirty.
And then, so 2 is
I know
also.
what you're into.
That's correct.
5 points each.
1 is.
They're all still up.
dead.
Oh, one's dead. One was already dead. You
One
got
was
2, 5,
already
and
dead.
6.
Yeah, 1 was already dead.
Are those the 2 that just attacked me?
Yeah, all of them are still up, even after that Radiance of the Dawn. Anything else?
I'm going to spiritual weapon.
Number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Gosh, it's about time I actually hit with that. Dirty 20.
That hits? How much damage?
Ooh, max damage. 12.
12 points of damage. It is still up. But just barely.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. It's D6s? Is that what you rolled for spiritual weapon?
D8.
You said, so it should be 16, not 12, right?
8 plus
Dirty
4.
20.
Oh, you rolled 1d8.
Yes.
Oh,
Plus
I'm
is
sorry.
4 wisdom.
I understand. I'm
It's,
sorry.
yeah.
Yep, okay. Anything else then, Log? Or Argus, are you done?
That's all.
Okay, Log, you're up.
Right, how are these 2 looking?
That is 5 and 6, correct?
Yep.
Roll perception check.
Just blast them.
15.
5 looks pretty bad. 6 looks pretty good.
6 was over here most of the time, like out of the
Just
way.
vibing.
6 only gotten hit what, like once.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll do.
It's like, I'm gonna let
both
y'all do your
blasts
thing.
at, 5.
Okay.
Okay, both are 15.
They both hit. Exactly. Yeah, we both just hit.
Blast.
I rolled 2 2s, so 4.
Oh
Wild, that was the
no.
same thing.
Why not? I rolled 2 10s and then 2 2s.
Yeah, that's wild.
It is just hanging on, but it's still up. Anything else, Log? Bonus action movement.
I'll tell Twig to.
He's still on the worm.
Yeah.
He's like crawls out of its plates. Be like, oh, darling.
I'll tell him to help, because who goes next?
It's
I'll
warm
tell him
in
to
there.
help Conk.
Bug, everybody goes next after you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to think, most,
Willow's next, and then Zemdak. Where it's gonna go? It's gonna help Trishani, you said?
Conk.
Conk. Got it. You got it.
I don't know if
Okay.
you can reach Trichetti.
Not with its speed, no, unfortunately, because of how much it had to crawl out of its plates and off the creature. Great. That's the end of your turn. Willow, top of the order. Go ahead.
Okay, so
You're conscious.
Thank heavens. Partial action to stand.
Yep. Partial movement. A half
Partial
movement.
Sorry, half a
Yep.
movement to stand. And
You got these two up in the air,
uh-huh.
and then this one up in the air.
Yeah, and you're a monk, so you can do some parkour shit if you want to try
Yeah,
to
I'm
like.
gonna
like-
do some parkour shit.
Jump
Okay,
off
cool.
the wall and like.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna
like
jump off.
Revik if you want, because he's standing right there and he's
Oh.
tall as fuck, so you can like leapfrog off of him.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
I'll give her like a cool assist, like turn my shield up like a platform
Oh,
so she can just
like
sprint
Wonder
off
Woman.
it.
Awesome,
Yeah.
cool. So go ahead and roll an acrobatics check.
Okay.
And which one are you intending to attack? Number 5 or number 6? 5 is very heavily wounded. 6 is barely hurt.
Which one is 5 and 6 again?
Bottom's 5, top 6, if it matters.
They occupy the same space.
Yeah, I guess 5 first.
Okay, cool.
The injured one.
I rolled a 2, so 9.
9. Luckily, with the assist
Assist.
of Revik,
Revik.
here's how this is going to work. You will get your first attack, okay, but then you'll begin to fall again.
Okay.
Revik, if you want to use your reaction to try to buffet her back up, you can, but that'll be your reaction.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, these guys all have flyby anyway, so I'm not going to get an attack of opportunity.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so first attack. 10 plus, so 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay. 7 damage.
You just crack one across the head, and you hear as its neck cracks, and 5 is gone.
Okay, burning some cheese so I can flurry of blows.
Well, you still have a second attack.
Alright, second attack, and then I'm.
Yes.
Well-
you kind of do this thing where you jump up and you like kick, and you're like, and you fall back down, and then you just get like you get hit on the back with a shield, and you just get thrown up, and you're like, whoa! And so you get another attack.
Okay. So my second attack then. And is 5 still up or down?
5's down, 6 is still up.
6. Yeah, that's the one that kept stinging.
That's the one that actually put you down.
Yeah, it is. So 11.
Fuck this,
four.
fuck this one in particular.
Fuck
So
you in
11,
particular.
so 18.
18 hits.
Another 7.
Another 7 points of damage. Okay.
So you're not at disadvantage. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
at
poisoned.
poison.
Poison.
That's
Yeah, for an
ability
hour.
checks, isn't it? Or is it all?
Attacks and ability checks.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so now I get another attack.
That's kind of become
Yes, you can either use flurry of blows with the key point to take 2, or just take 1 with the bonus action.
So you get 1 for free. You can double it for a key point.
Yeah, doubling
essentially.
it for a key point. I already checked it.
Yeah, flurry.
So-
You okay? Good, you got it. Yeah, and you get all key points back after a short rest.
Yeah.
So.
I gotta get rid of the nat 20 because of disadvantage, but 16 plus 7, so
You get still
23.
hit. Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
Oh, damage is horrible. 5.
5 points of damage to Amputer, number 6.
And then my last attack.
Yep. As you get like bounced back up in the air, and you just do this kind of windmill of kick, kick, punch.
Yeah, 1.
1 natural 1
Yeah, natural 1.
at oh no.
I didn't even do the disadvantage.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did
no,
lower.
the first roll was a natural 1.
Okay, so you like just kind of in a flurry of limbs, like you can't really see your target, or just kicking. You eventually, with your windmill, kick Revik in the head as you fall back down on top of him.
We just got karma going all the way through.
Go ahead and roll your damage on Revik,
You know what
please.
that means.
I'm next.
You're next.
Damage is going down each time. So
Designated as enemy.
Oh, that's funny.
Minus 3, right?
Yeah, minus 3.
-3.
Wow, you did more
It's
damage
okay.
to me than the creature.
Oh no. So it goes.
Yeah, been there a lot.
God, Pernua just like, she knew where all your vitals were.
It's too funny to not have the fucking natural ones
Oh,
damage
yeah.
your ally. It's too fucking funny. It's too.
I'm fine with it.
Half of what she said you got in total.
Not everyone
At least
agrees.
I
Okay, great. So that's all. That's your bonus action, your action.
Yep.
Are you and you kind of like fall off and you're like sorry and
Yeah.
fall next to him and you stand right there. Great. Zemdak, you're up.
Oops.
Trishani, you're on deck.
You guys got this. I'm gonna run over the worm
I'm just gonna start laughing.
and put 2 in its head, just to make sure it's dead. Just to make sure it's dead.
Sure.
We've seen things come
he's
back
from
to
the
life before.
underworld. I can't quite blame
You
that
saw
one.
through my ruse. No, just kidding.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
making sure.
Roll your attacks at advantage because it's prone. Well, actually, it's a disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
If I hit, it's an automatic crit.
Right.
If it's
because it's incapacitated.
it's incapacitated.
Yeah, but it's still a disadvantage because it's prone and it's a ranged attack.
Sure,
Do you have something that could be just.
I don't. So that one missed. That was a 12 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, prone is weird, guys. You gotta be careful.
Natural one.
Oh my god! You are kidding me! Roll your damage on Conk, please.
Oh, I'm not
No.
It should have been a ricochet.
Yeah.
Well, you're actually standing in between him and her
11.
anyway.
Yeah, that's true. It would have been you, if anything. 11, so Conk
I
takes...
mean,
This still
Sorry, bud. That's how it works.
I said I
You
was
were
gonna
like,
do
you
it.
were like, and then close your eyes.
it just like bounces off of its
Ting!
armor.
Just- and it hits Conk in the armpit. It goes like, Father.
You're fine, buddy. Make a table.
could
Trisheni,
you,
jump
Father?
off of him.
All right. You jump off.
So he's gonna like hunch over to make a flat surface.
Watch out for Twig!
Okay, you got it.
Okay, so
That was a waste. Such a waste.
It sounded cool. But
it did. All right, so we have 3 creatures still, technically.
Just 2.
Just
The
those
2 on 50 hours.
Okay. How tall is the ceiling?
35 feet.
Okay.
Big enough for a fireball to reach.
It should be okay.
It's about like 30 to 35 feet, depending on where on the curvature of your hair.
It's probably pretty charred up top there.
Yeah.
It's about,
Got burned a couple times.
yeah, it's about
7.
it's the height of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'll
Melted
try doing some cool stuff with the
Parkour.
parkour. Also, I'll use Conk to help let me jump up and try to
Okay,
hit
cool.
it with
Yeah, roll an acrobatics check. If you roll shitty on this acrobatics check, you could squish Twig.
No! You have incense. I can give you.
You know what? It's somebody else's turn to kill a familiar, so that's just
Oh, that's
fair.
cocked. I do have advantage for these because I'm blade singing.
You do.
I do.
All dexterity checks, don't you?
What the fuck? The first one cocked. It's okay. 3 on both of them, so that's a 7 for total.
You hear?
No.
You did good, little buddy. You did good. You'll be back.
How could you? What a world!
Squish the spider?
Trisheni standing there and just
And during that moment, I'm just like, oh no! You forget that you need to jump off a Conk. So you just
Trisheni's like,
Step back down.
what have I done?
Right. Exactly. Fail. All right. Regardless.
you're just standing on a Conk, 10 feet away from this creature. Well, like 7 feet away.
Yeah, I know. I want to.
Burn it.
Yeah. This one's for you, little buddy. Firebolt.
You got it. Roll it. That's number 2, right? Or number 3? Number 2.
Yeah, that's 15 on the die.
That
plus
hits?
Yeah.
Do it. You can kill this thing in one hit if you roll high enough.
Where's my
I
D10?
know.
Trisheni.
Sorry. It made too much sense.
I shouldn't have warned her.
Yeah. All right, that's 11 points of fire damage.
As it falls from the sky, a scorching ashen lump.
He's avenged.
It's time for more parkour. 'Cause I'm so excited.
And then
It is time for more parkour.
It's always time for more parkour.
yeah. And then I will move towards the rope trick. If you can move me my full 45 feet of movement, please.
So Amphitheater 6 is the only one still up. Great.
You can get all the way back to Law.
Cole, you are up.
Thank you. And Shikar's gonna help. Who's still? He'll help you, Willow.
Cole is gonna firebolt it again. Just
You got it.
Argus is over there chanting. Burn.
This hand. This hand. This hand.
Burn. Yeah.
Cole's like
Use
me.
both hands.
We're not in the forest anymore. We can burn everything.
Yes.
30 to 20 hits. Go ahead. Roll that damage.
It's 2d10s.
Burn it all.
10.
10 points of damage. It is hurt, but it is still kicking.
Come on. Come
How
on.
is-
Just kill it.
It barely
Yeah.
took any damage this entire
Yeah.
I
battle.
know,
Yeah.
but like these guys are just clinging on, man.
Stop it. We
Stop
killed-
it. Die.
Just
Stop.
die.
Die.
Give up.
Look, look,
Fly away. all
chew
you-
toy. I can't jump that high.
Okay.
I just want you to get it down. You have
Soft-
other things to get.
Anything else? Anything else, Cole?
That was my trying to inspire along.
Inspirate. Yes.
I'm a bard. I make up words. Come on, as long as it works.
All words are made up. Sofka, go ahead.
I'm gonna jump off the worm and onto the dude and pounce.
Okay, go ahead and roll an acrobatics check. Parkour. Parkour check.
That's a 19 on the die.
Oh, yeah, you get it.
I was just imagining a natural one, and he comes down on coal.
So wall run cat things.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Up the worm and just
Making the lion roar
parkour cat.
sound.
So gonna go for the claws, or yeah,
Well, you do move 10 feet, so you get the pounce ability.
that's a crit.
Oh! Double dice!
Yeah.
And then I need to roll strength saving throw, correct?
Yes.
That is a 2, so it's knocked prone and onto the ground.
Ooh. So that is a 12.
12 points of damage to it. Got it. Do you have multi-attack?
Not as
Not
a
this
tiger.
one? Okay. Is that it then?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sofka brought it down to the ground right in front of you, Revik.
Stop it.
No.
It is prone, so you get advantage on all attacks against it.
Okay, well, I roll a natural one and I hit Sofka.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. It's just that's the way it's been going.
Yeah. Oh
With
no.
advantage, though.
Don't
It's gotta
hit
be
the
either on
tiger.
natural ones.
Unless,
Yeah.
it's-
I have seen worse than that. Just saying. Ooh, I feel like I've cursed this now. So that's 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Uh, 13.
13. Oh, so close. It is on death's door.
Well, I get to attack it again.
You do.
Get it.
Crit.
21 again.
That hits.
9 damage.
9 damage. Please describe this creature's demise for me.
Yes.
It's sort of like a melon hitting the floor. and
Very
exploding.
Gallagher style, yeah.
Everybody gets hit in the face with the guts.
Yeah, it's just like a mixture of like black and red and brown just everywhere.
Especially you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and everybody's there, so everybody gets splayed with this. We got Revik, Willow, Argus, Sofka, and Cole. Yeah.
Got my splash zone poncho.
The only people that don't get hit are Trisheni and Log, as they're like,
Wait, yeah, Zemdak, he's
and Zemdak, he's on there.
Zemdak's out here.
Actually, you know what?
Another bath.
how far does it go?
It doesn't go this way.
20 points.
Just goes, squirts in one direction. Amazing. Guys, that's the end of combat. Great. We're going to take our break right here. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Thank you for staying with us. Stay safe out there. If you're watching this
Later, guys.
episodically, please head over to the next episode.
Camera.
Bye. Be back in a little bit.